Hello, hello, hello. Surprise, me again. I have a day off and I'm here just because I can be. Hey, Patricia, Yanni Cat, how are you? So good to see you, honey, especially after last night. Hey, Louise, lovely to see you, honey. How are you? Hey, Melissa, Brett Blog, how are you, honey? Good to see you. Hey, Paula Mulford. Didn't expect to see a lot of you. I thought a lot of you would be busy. It's a Monday. Hey, Rita, how are you? Well, hello, Panda. Hey, Wobble Dude. So, I hear you guys in the US have a public holiday, Memorial Day, I believe. Hope you're all having fun and staying safe. Also, it's 11 p.m. in Adelaide, Australia. It is 2:30 p.m. here in the UK. Patricia was up until 2 a.m. Her wonderful hubby is making her a coffee. Yes, it is Memorial Day. Yes. Here it's just the May bank holiday. We have two in May, one at the beginning, one at the end. Bank holiday Mondays. We have them scattered throughout the year just to give us an extra day off work. Well, not everybody who works get them off, but a lot of people do. And yes, it is 9:30 in the morning in Florida and in New York and Indiana. Patricia, did I remember? I can never remember where Patricia is. I know she's right by Kentucky. I think it's Indiana. Hey, Shirley Brown. She's sitting down having a chilled afternoon with her crochet. Well, hopefully you can have a little bit of company while you do so. It is Indiana. Yay, it's finally stuck in my brain. It's only taken, what, 18 months of friendship, Patricia? Oh, good gravy. So how you all doing? So Mike and my eldest have gone to the gym, so they're busy. My youngest boy is out with his friends, so he's off busy and doing. Mike's little girl is outside playing, so she's busy. And my middle dude is upstairs chilling on his Xbox. So I thought, you know what? I'll spend my time with people that actually want to spend their time with me, which is you guys. So yes. Plus, if I'm just sat crocheting, even though it's a day off, I feel guilty because I could be doing other things. If I'm live, I am doing other things and I can't do like the other things like laundry and stuff. So it gets me out of doing the boring chores and I don't feel so guilty. Patricia's doing great, been working on her lap gown. Awesome. Panda, I was in the lower part of Indiana in 2022 and went yarn shopping. Loved it so much. So there we go. Yes, you want to check out those videos on Panda's channel, actually, where her and hubby went on a big old road trip, stopping in lots of different states and lots of different LYSs. And she got to meet Christina as well. So you want to watch those videos. If you're looking for something nice to watch, go and watch them. Just a little bit of advertisement there for you, Panda. Cheers. Louise, I'm just quietly chilling in Bedfordshire while my grandson has his afternoon nap. Louise, is that Bedfordshire here in the UK? Let's hope the grandbaby gives you a decent time to chill. Hey, Stacey's World of Crochet. Good morning. You're new to my channel and you love it. Well, thank you very much. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Do you do content? Yana Cat says, what tea am I drinking? My usual black tea, hot, tiniest splash of milk. Louise, yes, in the UK. Awesome. Do you know what? I feel really bad when I can't remember where you guys live, and again, this isn't me bragging, I speak to quite a few of you and To remember names and locations is really hard. It's always been hard for me, so I do apologise. Panda says it's in a playlist called Vacation 2022. So if you want to check that out. Hey, Christina! She's on her way back from the beach. And she didn't say that in her comment. I know, because she messaged me. You're getting back into it, Stacey? Awesome. Patricia loves milk and tea. It's the only way. It's the only way. I've never had your iced teas. I'd give it a go, though. I would. Hey, Garnet, what a beautiful name. Welcome in. I do believe Garnet is my mum's birthstone. So that's cool. And Patricia drinks it hot mostly. Yeah, it's the only way to drink it, Patricia. Yeah. Yeah, I know it's just sweet iced tea there, Panda. I know. I know. It's not right, though. Hey, Jamie Marie, how are you? Welcome in. Patricia says it's her birthstone too. Oh, yeah, but your birthday's January, right? Maybe it's not my mum's birthstone then. Where did I get that from? Yeah, no, it's not my mum's birthstone. I retract that statement. Sorry, I got it wrong. Got it wrong. She's not a January girl. She's a May girl. Shirley, I'm making a scrap blanket using up my oddballs from making colour theory blanket from Ophelia Talks. Nice. I know you're not a fan of hot drinks, Panda. I know, but then you do live in Hades' armpit, so I completely understand. Hey, Kimberly, good to see you. How are you? Welcome in. It's January stone. Yeah. Why have I got my wires crossed there? Let me Google. What is May's birthstone? I got it really wrong. My mum's birthstone is an emerald. Green is certainly not a burgundy red, is it? I mean, for goodness sakes, You're May too, emerald. So you've got a beautiful gemstone name, just the wrong colour, but it's still just as beautiful. Emerald is May's birthstone. Thank you very much, Stacey. Yep, and Jamie Marie as well. Kimberly's good. How is everyone else? She is asking. I must admit, I think emerald green is one of my favourite shades of green. I'm a bit iffy with green. But yeah, I think the darker greens are more my jam for sure. Yeah. I really don't like bright, limey, smack you in the face greens. They're not my greens. No. They have their place. Every colour has its place, but they're not top on my list. Kimberly says she's November, so hers is Citrusine. It's an inky orange. My eldest is November, so that would be his as well. Louise's is Pearl or Alexandrite. Mine is Aquamarine, because I'm a March girl. Rita's saying, I have a package. I am not guilty. It's not me that sent Rita the package. No. Who's it from? Yanni Cat loves the orangey stone, yeah. It's because her favourite colour's orange, don't you know? I know. I try and get to know my peeps well. Yes, happy mail. We all love a bit of happy mail. Still blows my mind that anyone sends me anything. It's amazing. We are all gems. Yes, we are. Hey, Brent Bear, how are you? Nice to see you. Oh, Rita has a huge package, so it's from Panda then. Yes, Panda went shopping for Rita, so there you go. There we go. There's that mystery solved. Kimberly says it's not really a pretty orange. Well, I think Patricia loves any orange, so again, orange isn't high up on the list for my favourites either. Hey, Kerry, how are you? Yeah, orange isn't top of the list for mine at all. I like more of the peaches and the corals. Not into the, so like this isn't my bag. The peachy one here this colour in it's fine, but the brighter ones, not so much. No. Not so much. Not so much. Brenda Bear saying, doing all right, thank you. How goes it for you all? I'm not too shabby. I'm all right. Patricia says, no orange left behind. You and Lala would get on well. Melissa says hers is rice or pearl for October. Nice. Pearl is pretty. Pearl is very pretty. Aquamarine's okay, but I wish it was a pink stone or a rainbow stone. Just saying. Hey, Faith, how are you? Long time no see. Hope you're doing all right. Oh, rose, not rice. Oops. Rose would be pretty. Yeah. Yep. I'm doing all right. I'm doing all right. Lots going on behind the scenes, but I'm all right. You're doing good, Faith. Great to hear that. Exactly. That is why we all make great friends. We all love different colours of yarn, so we don't fight. That's a lovely way of putting it, Patricia. Like I said, I will use any colour of yarn. They all have their place. And if I'm making something for someone, then yes, if I can personalise it to them and use their favourite colour, I will, of course, do so. But personal preference, greens and oranges aren't at the top. No. Hey, Jojo. How are you? Nice to meet you. Welcome in. Nice to see you. Now, for those of you that are new to the channel that are in the chat, this isn't going to be anything like spectacular. I don't ever have themes or topics or anything like that. I don't show you stuff. I literally just sit here and chat to you. So hope you're okay with that. Panda, picking up my blanket to work on so I can get this pattern out. Yes, you need to move your booty, love. Hey, Lisa's Crochet, how are you doing? You back in the US now, Lisa? I'm going to be picking up my crochet in a minute. Yep. Just need to go on my chat. Bear with me, guys. Talk amongst yourselves. 2 seconds. Just responding to a message. How is it that when I'm at work, I can type super fast, but when I'm doing something like this, I can't? There we go. Okie dokie. Oh, crikey. Sorry, Lisa. Of course you're in Canada. I was literally just saying before you came in, remembering people's names and locations is not my strong suit. And I have just proven it. Lisa's Crochet lives in Canada, but has family here in the UK. I do apologise. Rita's telling Panda that she loves her shopping skills. Yeah. And it'll be no surprise to any of you, but look who I've got in my basement. She just can't stay away.
Hello. Hello. Yay.
Oh, goodness, sorry.
Bedroom just in case.
Hey, Sandy, Dazzling Crochet Trinkets. Welcome in. Nice to see you again.
Patricia. Don't want to yell too hardcore, but hello.
Yeah, I always forget about those that have their earbuds in.
I know I need to get a headset. I want a headset so bad. There's one I found on Amazon With taxes, it'll probably be about $20. But of
Yeah.
course, they're pink.
Of course.
So,
Hey, Elizabeth, Igor Knits, how are you? Nice to see you.
But I need them. Because I have the little ones that go in your ear, but sometimes they hurt my ears after a while.
I've got tiny ears on the inside, and they really hurt after a while.
Same. And the ones I found are wireless, but also can be used wired.
Okay.
So I like
that. Hey,
Fuzzy
Butt. Yeah, it's a surprise. I've got a day off, so I thought, why not? Everyone else in my house doesn't want to spend time with me, so I'm going to spend time with you guys instead.
That'd be awesome, Patricia. She says, I want a headset with cat ears.
Yeah, I've seen those.
I think they're cute.
Yeah.
I think Minnie's has a pair.
Kimberly, Sam, you are a magnet. When I see your notifications, I come running. Oh, you'll make me blush. Shush.
We love it. Love it, love it, love it.
Hey, oh, how do I say your name? Is it just Terry? Is it Ter? Is it Teray? Treasures? I'm so sorry. Let me know. But hi, welcome in. It's lovely to see you, even though I can't say your name. I'm useless.
Hey, don't feel bad. I'm having a hard time with it too. So I'm not good with you names.
No. Patricia wants orange ones, of course. Of course, Patricia, of course. Is it a holiday today, or did you take a day off? It is a public holiday today. It is Bank Holiday Monday. We have them scattered throughout the year. Not everyone is entitled to take them off, but a lot are, me being one of them. So I am.
Unlike at your previous job.
Right.
Yeah, same here with Memorial Day. Like, most places are open. It just depends on how the company is run. But yeah, most places are open here. Some close early, but most have regular working hours. But banks are usually closed. Some doctors' offices are closed. My husband's in construction, so they're not working, but they do get paid for it. So hey.
Elizabeth says, my daughter has headphones with cat ears that light up. Her daughter is 19. Well, then she's a super cool 19-year-old, in my opinion.
There you go.
Yeah. It is Memorial Day in the US. I know. It's just Tear. Oh, my goodness. Is that right?
Terry?
I don't know. Hey, Nisi. Welcome in.
Hey, Nisi.
Yeah, see, Patricia's like, she wants them and she's 50. So, I don't think there's an age for those sorts of things.
If they had one with rainbow, that would be like the earmuffs as clouds and then the top part as like rainbows.
Yeah, that would be cool.
And then it lights up, You know.
I love the drive you took us on. It brought back so many memories. Oh, thanks, Nisi. Glad you enjoyed it. Rita's opening the package now. Hey, Thrifty.
I did pack it nice and neat. Yeah, I packed it nice and neat, so hopefully it didn't get too crazy.
I'm glad you had fun on the live over the weekend, Thrifty. Ellen emailed me as well, thanking me for letting her up and that she had a lovely time, which was so sweet. Amanda, you said it right. Terry.
Okay.
As long as I know. Well, it's lovely to meet you, Terry. Sorry for being so inept at knowing these things. But similarly, I would like to make sure that I'm saying it right. Otherwise, that would just be embarrassing for everyone concerned.
I feel you. I'm horrible with names.
Oh, Fuzzy Butt, you're doing your office work, emails, etc. Yeah, no, I'm having a day off from that. I will probably go back because I'll let you into a little secret. Today is not my only day off. I am not actually back until the following Monday because the kids have a week off of school. So I am not due back into work until the 3rd of June, but I know that when I get back, I will have hundreds of emails, and plus it's the end of the month, and the end of the month is there's no other way of saying it, and I don't mean any offense by saying it, but it's hell for me. Okay, I'm just gonna have to say it. It's just awful. So yeah, I'm gonna make the most of this week, basically.
Yeah, might as well.
Oh, your personal stuff. You're off work. Okay, yeah, but still, I mean,
Me.
that's where I struggle with my personal emails, because I'm on emails all the time at work. It's just sort of like, oh, I need a break.
Yep.
Kimberly's working on sewing monkey parts together. Ooh.
Nice.
That is the worst part of amigurumi, though, the sewing.
Yes.
Not a fan. Not
no.
a fan. Mine always end up wonky, no matter how much I try.
Yep. Same here.
And I'm not the neatest of sewer uppers either. And I try so hard.
Me, I'm like, I give up. Here you go. This is how it's gonna look. I don't care. After a while, I'm like,
I've gotten to the stage where I really try hard, and even when I try hard, it's still not as neat as I would like. But if I can give it a big old yank and it doesn't rip off, we're good.
Give it a big old yank.
Yeah, gotta yank it. Fuzzy butt, same. Haven't checked in about a week. Oh, good gracious, yeah. So because it's Memorial Day, Thrifty is working on a patriotic blanket. Nice. Melissa says, speaking of email, Sam, I did send you one. Did you? Oh. Well, I've just confessed that I've not gone there for a while, so sorry. I'm having a look now. Just for you, Melissa, just for you.
Faith says she's organizing papers on her day off. Awesome. Yeah, I don't organize. I need to.
Okay, Melissa, I've read your email, and that is absolutely fine, honey. Any in particular, or just whatever's available? Because I do have some not claimed yet. She'll know what I'm talking about.
Hold on.
Sandy, planning to try those rope baskets that you sew in rounds. Main word is try. Not sure how that will turn out. Oh, I don't know if I've seen those.
Yeah, I don't think I have either.
Kimberly, if I could just find a better way to do doll hair, it takes so long. Yeah, it does take a long time, doll hair.
Yeah, it does.
Flags are your favorite, Patricia? Hey, Trishy, lovely to see you.
Hello. Yeah, I had to stop my camera for a second. I accidentally showed my blanket a tiny bit. I was trying to move it. It's getting big and heavy.
Melissa says it doesn't matter. I'll be happy with any. Okay, cool. Well, then I'll give you some that haven't been claimed yet. And then, yeah, that will get rid of those to a loving new home with you, because I don't want them. Elizabeth said, my kids are all done with school for this school year. Awesome. We will be done at the end of July, like not right on the last day of July. It's kind of a few days before the very end, but then they're off for 6 weeks. They don't go back till September. So yeah,
that's fun.
Garnet says, love the day off, but missing my knit and crochet group. Oh, Patricia says she wants to make a flag blanket. Do you know what? I've seen a lot of variations on your guys' flag in a blanket, and they are super cool. I'm not even American, and I want one.
I did one. My great uncle, he was in the military, and I made him a 5-point star, but nice. It was red, white, and blue.
That is awesome. Your son got accepted at a company in Japan. Yay! Congratulations to him. I know you're going to be absolutely inconsolable, Patricia, because you don't want him to move that far away, but good for him.
Yes.
Sandy, schools here are finished in June 16th or 17th, then they start in September. Yeah.
I could find the picture.
I am furiously trying to get these rainbow hexagons done for the charity I'm donating them to, because I only have 8 left to do, and then they'll count towards my hashtag stash down 2024. I'm being really sneaky to try and get a big weight in there. Not that I'm competitive or anything. No,
not at all.
But also, I did start these, was it February? So they need to be out of my whip pile and done. The charity needs them more than me. So.
Okay. So I don't know how you're gonna be able to see this.
Oh, okay, let's solo panda. Hang on. There's the button. There we go.
Oh, hold on. There you go. I had a message.
That is super cool.
Blown out. Yeah. There you go.
Awesome.
Being blown out, but that's the gist of it. So yeah, I made
Patricia says that she's both proud and devastated. I get it. Melissa, in Adelaide, we are only halfway through the school year. I'm working on a Bambi C2C blanket. Nice. That sounds so cute. Thrifty says, Sam, no offense, but I'm hoping to defeat Jan at Hooker versus Hooker. Laugh out loud. I would say you need to keep an eye on Nova as well. Just saying. I don't know what Nova's making, but she pulls stuff out of the bag. She
does. She's amazing.
Yeah. Hey, Susanna. Lovely to see you. You're the same with names too, Terry. Oh, good. I'm glad I didn't upset you. Oh, we've got another Terry.
I was waiting for you to see that.
Hello, the other Terry. Lovely to see you. Thrifty says, I made a couple of shawls that I'm planning on giving to a local women's shelter. That's gorgeous. What a lovely thought. Sandy says, yep, this Hooker versus Hooker is a tough one. Wow. I'm going to be interested to see what you all come up with. Hang on a minute, though. Is Thrifty in the one with Nova? Because they've just picked the others as well, haven't they?
I get so confused.
I get so confused. What's everyone working on? I'm working on a scrap gan, says the original Terry that was in the room. Terry's Treasures.
I am working on my blanket for my new pattern that should be released hopefully soon.
Yeah.
The pattern's mostly written up. The video tutorial's already done. I just need to do an intro and an outro, smoosh them all together, and then take pictures of the blanket when it's done for the pictures for the pattern. Yeah, the written pattern.
So basically, she needs to get a booty in gear and get the damn thing done so that she can put the pictures in the pattern and start flogging it.
Yes. Yeah, I just I've had a kind of been in a brain funk, so not much crochet has been going on.
Thrifty is in with Nova. There's going to be quite a lot of competition then. Could be an interesting one. Patricia says she's working on a honeycomb stitch blanket. Gorgeous. Sandy says she's untangling some stubborn yarn to cake it up. The fight is real. Don't even, because I just send mine all to Panda. I'll just get rid of
it. Yep. Send me all the tangled yarn. If you want it back, hey, I'll untangle.
No, I didn't want it back. I'm like, if you're gonna tackle that monstrosity, you deserve to keep it when it's all nice at the end. So
it was awesome. I still need to find something to do with that too.
Yeah. Fuzzy Butt says she's making a jellyfish and finishing a bod poncho. Nice. Yes. Thrifty says that her subscriber name is Rachel Love. There we go.
There you go.
Terry, Crafty T 333. I was watching your mum's video when the Sam notification came on that I am live. Typical kid, interrupt mum. Of course. And she's probably asleep right now anyway, so she don't know. Sandy, and my cat adores the yarn around me. Yeah, I bet. I bet. Garnet says working on shawls for her cancer centre. Awesome. And lots of howdy doing amongst you all, which is lovely. Oh, and I better take this chance because I always forget and I always feel really, really bad. Every time I come into StreamYard Studio, it says, don't forget to welcome and say hello to the replay watchers and the lurkers. So hello, replay watchers and lurkers. I truly appreciate you. And I'm sorry that I keep forgetting to say hi. But there you go. I've done it this time.
Need to put a sticky note on your computer.
Yeah. See, that's another thing. My desk at work is just sticky notes, just covered in sticky notes. I think I'm going to have like sticky note PTSD or something.
Yeah, I got those tiny granny squares I need to stiffen today as well.
Oh, so she's going to get a stiffy out.
I'm going to get my stiffy on.
I didn't even mean to say that in that way. I just heard what I said. I'm sorry. Okay, sleep time is real with all the time zones. I know, I just get so confused. So I'm literally, for right now, if I fancy going live, I'm going live, and I'm not gonna feel pressured or stressed that someone else might be live at the same time, because ultimately you guys, the viewers, will choose where you want to go. And I can't be made to feel bad about that. Nobody kind of owns their time slots. It's just we try to be mindful and respectful of one another, but that can't always happen. And also, my brain cannot cope with understanding time zones. So it's just easier if I just click the live button and hope for the best, because I'm never going to understand it.
This is true. This is true.
Oh, Elizabeth says, I'm in your live and going to play Hobie Bingo at the same time. Do you know what? I haven't played Hobie Bingo in so long.
Me either.
And I've actually won Hobie Bingo. It does happen, folks. I have a video on my channel that proves that people do win. I have been a winner.
Winner, winner, fried children for dinner.
Oh, I probably will be still on in an hour, Elizabeth.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Which is awesome sauces.
Indeed. So, yes, so like I was saying, I've only got 8 of these hexagons to do. So I want to get them done so that tomorrow I can film my stash down, because these will be able to be included, which will bump my total up a little bit.
Right.
And I've already done Tile of the Week, so I can film that as well. So I'm going to have a little bit of a filming day tomorrow.
Awesome.
But I've got to remember I've got a doctor's appointment at midday, because I am a bugger for forgetting my appointments. I'm terrible. Absolutely terrible.
Yeah. I usually set a reminder.
They don't work, because I'm like, oh yeah, I need to be there, and then poof, gone. I could do bingo on the phone and still watch the bingo. I'm playing till I win. You go for it, Patricia. You go for it. Oh, you mean still play the live? Yes, yes. Do what you want to when we're here. Honestly, do what you gotta do. Yes. You are so funny, Sam. Honest but funny. Oh, I don't know what I said to make you laugh, but you're welcome.
You know, Lily lost my my middle finger.
Oh,
no. It was on my computer, and I woke up this morning, and everything was everywhere. I was gonna show it, but I can't find it.
Did she eat it?
I don't know. I don't know what that cat does. Like, I have a cup holder in my chair arm, and if I don't cover that cup holder, she will take everything out of it. And I find it the next morning everywhere.
Her naughty putty cat.
She is. She likes to get into everything.
Rolo, stop. We don't do that when we've got company. Thank you.
What was he doing?
Well, I'll leave that to your imagination.
Okay, then.
It's rude.
Oh
my goodness. Clearly, I cannot crochet and talk today. Oh, well, we'll still give it a go. Cute cat, yeah. She's got very cute cats. Hey, Beverly, how are you? Welcome in. She says, hello, everyone. Don't know how long I'll be on. It's thundering, lightning, rain and wind there in North Carolina. Ew. Well, glad you're indoors, out of it. Patricia's cat Kage doesn't eat things, but he steals everything. Yeah.
That's Lily.
Do you know Lily. My cat growing up when I was a child was called Fluffy? Very original. But the thing that she was a real nuisance for stealing was hair bobbles, hair ties. Mm-hmm. I would take my hair out of a nighttime because I don't sleep with my hair up, put them on my bedside table. I'd wake up, gone. I went through thousands of the things. My mum thought it was me leaving them behind at school, dropping them out of my pockets, that it was me. It was the bloody cat, because after the cat sadly passed away and we were kind of like cleaning up and, you know, doing what you do, we found several stash spots and it was full of hundreds of my hair ties from over the years. My mum owed me a big apology. Mm-hmm.
You know those heart safety pins that I sent you a picture of? They were up here in my roller cart, right? In my roller cart. I woke up with them the next morning on the floor.
Well, they are shiny. She's obviously, shiny. Must have it.
But they were like hidden in
Terry
there.
says he has a very vivid imagination. Well, Terry, you're in good company, because both Panda and I can turn any conversation spicy.
To say the least.
Patricia says Kage is obsessed with bread ties. Doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me. Beverly says we'll do our best to be safe. It started in the wee hours of the morning. It's so humid out. Yes, please do stay safe. Mm-hmm. Sandy says hair ties. Oh yes. Also Garfield loves to jump into my lap, and while I crochet he would try to swipe the hook away. Mine's never done that.
Tigger, I actually have a video. I don't know if I posted it or not, but I do have a video of Tigger. He likes the hooks with the rubber. He will and run away with it. I'm like, you stinker. I have to watch my hooks too.
Yeah.
Crazy cats. Crazy cats. You love them, but sometimes it's like, leave my stuff alone.
Oh, I'm getting myself in such a pickle.
What?
I'm not following the pattern because I'm more concentrating on the chat. So I've frogged more than I've actually done.
I know how that goes.
Whereas if I wasn't on a live right now making these hexagons, I can make one hexagon every 20 minutes.
Nice.
They're nice and quick, simple, you know, can bash them out, memorize the pattern, not a problem. But Panda knows I'm one of these people that unless it is literally the same stitch over and over and over and over and over, I can't do it while on a live because I can't multitask.
Even sometimes then you have a hard time, even if it's simple.
Because all these are double crochets. You've just got to remember where you're putting them. It's not just in every stitch over and over and over. It's you've got to place them in certain, and that's where I'm going wrong. Yeah. And I definitely can't do amigurumi. I can't even do amigurumi if I'm just on a video chat with Panda. No. It's just not, no. Mm-mm.
I can, but no.
No.
Nope. We are one track minded. I mean, I have my days where I'm just like, okay, nope, I can't do it. But
I'm okay. So like if I'm making any crochet that I'm making, I'm fine having YouTube playing on my phone next to me because I'm just listening. I'm not having to wait for my turn to speak or give my opinion back or be interactive in any way. I'm literally just doing my crochet and listening. I can do that really, really well, but but this don't work very well. Okay, let's catch up with chat.
Oh my goodness, Susanna.
Fuzzy Butt did same thing, also stitch markers and needles. Oh. Hello, the other Rachel. We now have 2 Rachels in the room. Whoop, whoop.
Hello.
How are you? Susanna says, Mandy, you know the dots hooks I ordered that went to wrong suburb and got sent back. They then resent to same wrong address, then sent another set to correct address, but still not got them. Oh.
And she's been wanting those dots hooks forever.
I love my dots.
Me too.
I think I love my dots just as much as I love my Clover and Moors.
Mm-hmm.
Just saying.
I'm the same. They're very nice. I need another set.
Yeah, I could do with a secondary set, to be honest. Fuzzy Butt, I can't either, lose count. Yeah. Patricia, my son would get the vegetable bag ties from the grocery and make a stick man with them. We called them twisty men. I had a purse full of them. Oh, that's cute.
That's
hey,
awesome.
Ellen. I mentioned you just now because Rachel, Thrifty Crocheter, thanked me for having me on the live on the weekend. And I said that you would email to thank me also. And that you're both super sweet. Thank you so much.
That is awesome. That is very awesome.
I have thought of a thing though, and I want to get, well, even if I get your opinions, I'm still going to do it anyway, but we'll just put it out there. So when I dropped the link in chat on the weekend, it was awesome because we had a lovely, lovely bunch of people up on panel. But even though I'm still not 100% sure on what's going on these Yarny YouTube streets of ours, I know that there's a lot of drama, is the long and short of it. And I don't ever want to open myself up to any of that in any way, shape or form. This is a safe, kind, positive place on my channel. So I was going to take a leaf out of Rose Likes Crochet's book. What she does when she does her lives is she gets people to email her if they want to come up on panel, and she sends them the link via email. And I think that's a pretty cool way of doing it, because then that person has to make the effort to email me.
Yeah.
And I know that it's not some rando creepo in the chat, to put it bluntly, you know? So what does everyone think about that?
It's a good idea.
Because I mean, if you really wanted to come up, you wouldn't mind sending a quick email. My email is in every description box, and I can put my email in the chat. But yeah. Oh, Patricia, I'm sure, but well, me and Panda, quite a few of us actually, we have all had our fair share, and we have been sucked into some humdingers of dramas which we refuse to discuss publicly.
Yes.
To the point where I nearly shut my channel down and left YouTube for good. But anyway, it's done and dusted. It's been over for quite a while now. That I am making a stance of, do not get me involved. Do not put me in any kind of position. I don't want to know. I feel sorry for you. This is a safe channel. This is a safe space. You want to email me. You want to talk to me. That I am willing to do. But publicly, I ain't getting involved in nothing.
Nope.
Not my circus, not my monkeys, not nothing to do with me. I'm sorry. I need to protect myself. I need to protect my family. I also need to protect my friends. I need to protect you guys that sometimes come up on my channel as well. Like, it's a lot more than just me sitting in front of a camera, you know? So, yeah, I am the only public statement I am going to make is I do not stand for bullying. I do not stand for nastiness. I do not stand for negativity. If you want to be here, be kind, be positive, supportive, love on each other, support each other, go to each other's channels, watch each other's videos, come and have a laugh, come and have some fun. I don't want none of the other side of it ever. I will not stand for it. I will not tolerate it. And I will not be known to ever be associated with anyone who thrives off of that or is deliberately doing that. Exactly. So please keep me out of it. I don't want to know. I'm sorry you're having a hard time. My heart goes out to you. Like I said, I've been there. I've done that. Nearly destroyed me. I'm not prepared to go back there again. So just no, thank you. Absolutely not.
That's like, I'm subscribed to quite a bit of people, but it's hard for me to watch sometimes just because it's like I don't want to be sucked into other people's drama, and I like to watch other things. So like, you know,
Yeah.
I know a crocheter that doesn't like to watch crochet. I don't mind it. It's just I like other things. I can't help it.
I don't have a lot of time to watch YouTube anymore, and when I do, I split myself between crochet some of the time, true crime the rest of the time, because I need to have a break. I need to have something different from time to time. Ellen says, had so much fun with you ladies. We had fun too.
Yes, always do.
She also says, oh my, with the crazy drama, that is a great idea. Yeah. Sandy says, smart move. Patricia says, great idea. Well, it's not my idea. Like I said, I'm stealing it from Rose, but I think she's a smart cookie and that maybe I should start doing the same. So if Rose ever sees this, thank you very much, and I hope you don't mind me copying you, but safety first, peeps. Safety first.
Yes.
Rachel says that's a wonderful idea. Patricia says, yep, I just delete any negativity in chat. Susanna says that's a great idea, and if you just wanted to say Panda Jan and Lala, the usual crew, then you can make that choice beforehand and not email back the link. Exactly. Yeah. Kimberly says, I have unsubbed some because of the drama. I listen to mowing channels. No drama there, except for the occasional snake. Oh my goodness. No, thanks. I don't. No, thank you. Terry's Treasure says, way too much drama at times, but that's why I love your channel. I don't need the drama when watching. Enough drama at home. Love you guys. Yeah, see, we've all got poop at home to deal with too. We don't need it in our fun, happy place, do we?
Exactly.
Ellen says she's fairly new and has already left a few channels because she's here to have joy. Yeah. Patricia says it's too stressful. It is indeed. Sabrina, hello, how are you? She says, hello, everyone. Wow, drama keeps being mentioned. Again, so happy I don't know what's going on and I don't want to know. Yeah. Patricia says that she loves true crime. Garnet says, so thankful for this safe place. Yeah. Sandy says, yes, I switch between Korean dramas, YouTube, Chinese dramas, and Netflix. Oh, look, Moose Mike came into chat. He's at the gym.
I was about to say, Moose Mike.
So, you know, he stopped doing his weightlifting just to say hi to you all.
Moose
It's probably a very sweaty mess right now as well. There you go. There's an image for you all. Just saying. Nisi says, thank you, Sam, for always having a relaxing place to hang out. Life is hard enough as it is, right? I just want to chill out. I just want to have fun. I just want to smile. And I just want like-minded people to be able to get together and talk about everything and anything. And I do mean that, guys. We've talked about health conditions, neurodiversities that people struggle with. We have talked about life situations that are stressing us out. We've talked about parenting stuff. We've talked about grandparenting stuff. We've talked about family members being sick. You name it, the weather, literally anything.
Tea bags. I said tea bags.
Tea bags, yeah. So many different subjects. But we literally want to be that space where it's not always crochet and yarn. It is mostly, you always get to see it when you look at me. I mean, there's always yarn here, but we're also grown-ass adults. Sorry to be so blunt about it. The majority of us are females. Obviously, males are welcome, without a shadow of a doubt, more the merrier. But most of us are females, and sometimes we just need to talk about girly things with people that aren't directly closely in our lives. We need other people's opinions. We need to hear about other people's experiences. It just helps. It just helps to speak with people that love you, not judge you, I think is important. So, yeah. Everyone's saying hi to Mike. Susanna says, OMG, I love the mowing channels. Ellen says, I listen to Yarn Crochet and Emily Baker. Ellen says, OMG, this keyboard keeps sending before I finish my sentence. I'm sorry, Ellen. People still saying hi to Mike. Nisi's all about chillaxing, yeah, definitely. Sandy says, yay, caked up that tangled mess. Good for you, Sandy. I would have given up and either put it in an envelope, sent to Panda, or yes, I would have chucked it in the bin. So good for you. Patricia says gnomes. Yeah, we've talked about gnomes quite a bit. Spicy gnomes as well. Shirley says, I don't need drama. That's why I'm happy to watch your live and chill, like having friends in my house with me. That's exactly the vibe I want. We're just sat crocheting together, or we're just sat chatting over a cup of tea together. Literally, that's all I want it to be. I do enough content on my channel that is yarn and crochet focused that I just think my live should be a bit more personable, a little bit more intimate and chill. Nisi says, working on my mosaic blanket right now. I'm almost done with the winter scene. Nice. Nice. Indeed. I just saw the private chat. Indeed. Nisi says, anyone here made the Four Seasons mosaic blanket? Man, you really got to pay attention or your pictures will turn out looking like Picasso. Oh, I bet, though, the challenge is so worth it, Nisi, when it's done.
Mm-hmm.
Rachel says, I'm going to try going to my local LYS to crochet and knit with others once a week. Good for you. Good for you. And you know what? I was scrolling on Facebook the other day. I'm not on Facebook a lot because YouTube is now my life, but I was scrolling on Facebook the other day, and there is a new group starting up in my hometown, which is about 10 minutes drive away, on a Tuesday evening, and I am contemplating it. I just don't know if I can commit to it because my schedule is all over the place, and it's on one of the evenings where I'm at the other prison, which is even further away, so probably not going to happen, but we'll see. And we call those types of groups over here Stitch and Bitch, and I love it.
I love it.
So we shall see. If I do end up going, I'll obviously let you guys know, but I'm trying to work out whether it's possible for me, but it would be nice because it even said in the advert, not just knitters, crocheters and other fiber artists welcome also, which I found lovely.
That's awesome because normally they stick to knitters.
Yeah, I know. Patricia says that she loves Picasso. Shirley says, we do talk about anything on live. You make me laugh and cry. Well, yeah, sometimes we're serious. Sometimes we're a little bit silly and everything in between. That's what real groups of friends are like, right? And Lily's, Patricia. Yes, Lily's feature quite a bit. Yeah, especially when Lala's around.
Or my cat, because her name is Lily.
Yeah. Terry Crafty T 333 says, Rachel, I was thinking library, see if I can learn different stitches. Yeah. Patricia says, I really thought we were talking about plants. Oh, you are so lush with how innocent you are, Patricia. I love it. I love it. You are so precious. You really are. I love you to pieces. Rita says she's back. She's now enjoying Dove Molten Lava. Thank you, Panda.
You're welcome.
Sandy says, okay, on to the row 30 of Sophie's. Yes, keep going. Again, she is a challenge, but when you have mastered that challenge and completed her, it is so worth it. I'm never making another one though. Well, I've got to stop saying never. It's very unlikely I will make another one, but I did make one. Ellen says, I need to find a local Stitch and Biatch. Yep. Sandy, actually row 31. See, you're already a row further than you thought. Oh, goodness. Rachel says, my only LYS in my town offers crochet and knitting classes, which I love. My library has a group once a month, and I plan on trying there too. Yeah, go for it. Patricia, I love molten lava cakes, Rita.
So, Patricia, they're actually Dove chocolate, but the caramel in the middle tastes like molten lava innards. So that's what she's talking about. They're good though.
Ellen says, oh dear, I think my Sophie is going to be done on part 3. Oh, Ellen feels about Sophie how I feel about Sophie. That's absolutely fine. I get it more than you know. If mine wasn't a commission, I probably would have done the same, Ellen. But because it was a commission and I was paid in advance, I had to see it through to the bitter end.
Mm-hmm. I like the Mandel of Madness. That was one of my favorites. It's a beast, though.
Yeah. Beast. Rita says, in my old town, we had a group, Drink and Stitch. Oh, well, I don't know if I would trust what my stitching would look like after a few drinks, just saying. Susanna says, Sam, you should go to that group, even if you can't go every week or just that one night. Don't go straight home, grab some takeaway on the way and go straight there. Yeah, true. Although I don't know if it would scare them if I walk into that group dressed in my prison uniform. Just saying. It's a little off-putting.
We'll take an extra outfit with you.
My 6-year-old nephew actually thinks I'm part of the police. I can't get him to understand that I'm not. But you know, let the kid think I'm more important than what I am. I mean, I ain't moaning. But yeah. And every time he sees me, I only see him like, I don't know, once a fortnight. Auntie Sam, Auntie Sam, Auntie Sam. Yes. And obviously I say his name, but I don't know if they want their names on the channel. So yes, nephew. He goes, has any of them escaped yet? Have they? I'm like, no, it is part of my job to make sure that doesn't happen, funnily enough.
That is hilarious.
Every time he wants to know if any of them have escaped. Oh, good gravy. Patricia says, ooh, sounds yummy. Shirley says, I love going to my knit and nat group. Yes, I crochet, but have a group of lovely local crafty friends. That's awesome. Rita says she is never, ever making a Sophie. Fair enough. Kimberly says, we are the hooters and sippers of Arkansas. We have 2 knitters and 1 cross stitcher, all retired women. Men are welcome. We just don't have any. Awesome. And I didn't even hesitate before I said Arkansas then. I want that to be known. I didn't have to think. It came out naturally. So that is clearly embedding as well, which is awesome. Susanna says, all my friends are yarn friends on here. I've never thought to see if my area had a group. Well, Ellen says, you are brave to take that order. Hey, I will give... No, let's not say that. I was going to say I'll give anything a go once, but let's not go there. Let's just say I am open-minded to many things that may be new. Elizabeth says, my tiny local library has a knitting crochet group that meets twice a month. I look forward to that 2 hours so much. Oh, Patricia's laughing, saying stitching under the influence. Yeah, no, and I wouldn't be able to because I drive. So no good for me. Terry's Treasures, I love Dove chocolate. Yummy. I'm not a fan, but each to their own. Hello, Laura's Block Ministries. Welcome in. How are you? I nearly said happy Saturday then. It's not Saturday. It's Monday. Oh, dear. Rita is laughing and saying kids are fun. Yes, they are. And she says, you should tell him almost we had to chase one. I wouldn't be chasing. I'd be running the other way.
I said, leave it to Rita. Leave it to Rita.
Yeah. Kimberly says that they drink coffee or tea. Awesome. Rita says, I need to find a group back home for mum so she can have somewhere to go. That would be awesome, Rita.
Yes.
Sure. And it would give you a little mini break as well. Fuzzy Butt says, emails are done. Woohoo! Good for you, Fuzzy Butt. Now pick up a project and have some fun, lovely.
Yes.
Terry Crafty T 333 says, sounds like fun, Kimberly. Patricia says, that sounds cool, Kimberly. Garnet says, my group, Uncommon Threads, is looking for men too. Nice. Sandy says, over here, any group, crochet and or knitters, ask for a membership of up to €80 to be part of. Wow. Not a group to just hang out, have tea or coffee and cookies, pizza. What a bummer. That's a bit harsh. To charge. Yeah, maybe that isn't your kind of group anyway. Just saying. Come here for a stitch and bitch. It's for free. Just saying. Rita says to Terry's Treasures, me too. I think it comes of that I can't have too many things. Yeah. Patricia says it's free at the library there. Sabrina says today actually feels like a Saturday. It does. Maybe that's part of it as well. And I'm all caught up. So, Panda, my lovely, are you happy to hold the fort while I have a bathroom break and make a cup of tea, etc.?
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Cool. Right, guys, I will be back. Panda's in charge. Don't let her do anything I wouldn't, which doesn't leave a lot, to be completely honest with you. In fact, Panda does way more than me. Just saying.
Yeah. I think I will eat all of one package. I mean, you have what, like 4 or 5 packages anyways, Rita. So, when Rita goes, Rita goes. Yeah, she got like what, 5? I think 5. We got her a lot of Dove chocolate. She does enjoy it, so I got some here with me. I got the dark chocolate peanut butter. Yum. My favorite. Smells so good. Mm. Christina says she's still here listening while driving. You're still driving? Yeesh. How far away was the beach? Wow. Ay, 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 ay. Let's see. We are free as well. Last year we had 165 blankets, 95 pairs of socks, and 220 hats for the local Salvation Army shelter. This one houses family. That's awesome. Sabrina says, "Oh yes, Yarny chat or Yarny chat, Yarny cat. Wow, brain." Well, yes, and more coming. Shared a lot with mom and others too. Yeah, I know you do. I know you do, which is amazing. Yum, says Sandy. Well, that's awesome. Kimberly says Patricia. Hi, Christina, says Terry. Crafty T333. Rita says me. That milk chocolate was wow. So you like the milk chocolate? Awesome. Those would make a great lava cake. I mean, right? They would be so good. Ellen's Crochet says, have to run. Have an awesome day, everyone. Bye, Ellen. Have a good day. Great to see you here. Is Bridget here? No, not that I've seen. Everybody's saying bye to Ellen. Christina, long weekend with friends, 3 hours away. They just dropped me at my car on base. Ah, gotcha. 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 And Christina says, hi, Terry. Awesome. Yeah. I did some blocking of some tiny squares that need to be stiffened up now. I have some other stuff I gotta make. Gonna make some more tiny chickens. Yes. Kimberly says to Patricia, the shipping is outrageous, so we focus a lot more on our community than we already did. Yeah, that's understandable. I mean, I had an order for some stitch markers from someone in the UK, and just to send a 4x7 package was $20. $20. And they weighed absolutely nothing. But that's like the base price. That's the lowest it's going to go. So I can send up to a certain amount for that $20. But just one package for $20. Ridiculous just to send to the UK. Insane. Shirley Brown says the group I go to costs 50p. So a cheap couple hours. My group I run is free and mostly make for charity. We meet once a month. That's awesome. Patricia says that's great. Though being a joy bomb in your community. Yes, it is. Nisi says, I'm loving all the emotional chickens that people are showing in their videos. They are so cute. I make them this big, Nisi, like tiny emotional support chickens, as stitch markers. Wow, we're making, or were the markers? No, they weren't heavy. It's the package. It's like the base price. Yeah. Yep. Yep. So it was, yeah, crazy. Hi, freelancer. How are you? Welcome in. Love the chickens. Here, I'll actually show you. They're not completely done, but I'll show you. We also do stuffed animals for our local officers. That is awesome. Have you tried sending in a padded? That's what it is. It's a small bubble mailer. It's about this big is what I send, and I put the stitch markers in there. Yeah, it's crazy. It's just the shipping, and it's going up again in June. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. This is my emotional support chicken. Oh, come on. There you go. See how little he is? He needs his like tail feather, his wings, his little comb on the top. But that's my chicken, and he needs his eyes. I just do the eyes with a magic marker. So I have a little fine magic marker pen. There's his little beak. And he's in sparkly yarn. That holds from putting the needle through. There you go. Ta-da! My little chickie. My little chickie. So yeah, they're tiny.
Why do you always show stuff when I can't be here to solo you?
That's okay.
Numpty. Do it again. Here we go. Get a better look.
There you go. It's like tiny.
Now you don't have to squint at your screens, guys.
Right? Little chicken butt. Yeah, that's the chicky.
Yeah,
he's so cute.
She can make markers, earrings, you name it, she'll do it. Keychains. Just saying. Hit her up. Get your orders in. Just saying.
I use a 1.5 millimeter hook and a 10 weight crochet thread.
Yeah. Right, I better catch up with chat. I don't know if Panda's been commenting or not, but I need to catch up because I'm nosy. Where was I? Here we go. UPS. Oops, I think I'll eat all of the one package here. Oh, Rita. Rita. Christina was listening while driving. Yeah, and she's still there. And last year we had 165 blankets, 95 pairs of socks, 220 hats for our local Salvation Army shelter. This one houses families. That is awesome. We have the Salvation Army here as well, so I actually know about that charity. That is awesome, Kimberly. Yep. Milk chocolate was wow, says Rita. Yum. Oh, Ellen had to go. Oh, I'm sorry I missed her going.
I said bye to her.
I haven't seen Bridget, no. Long weekend with friends, 3 hours away. They just dropped me at my car on base. Nice. Hope you had an awesome time. I've seen pictures. It looked like she had an awesome time, just saying. Shipping is outrageous, so we focus a lot more on our community than we already did. Yeah. Shirley, the group I go to costs 50p, so a cheap couple hours. My group I run is free and mostly meet for charity. We meet once a month. That's awesome, Shirley. Yeah, being a joy bomb in your local community. That's something that Patricia stands for. She says it a lot on her channel. Indeed. Christine says, be the joy you wish to be in the world as well. There's a lot of that. Yeah. Nisi, I'm loving all the emotional chickens that people are showing in their videos. They are cute. They are. Hey, freelancer. Nice to see you. We also do stuffed animals for our local officers. Nice. Have you tried sending in a padded envelope? I'm sure you answered that. It's just a shipping and it's going up again in June. I know the shipping is crippling all around the world. It's crazy. Why can't, I mean, I know they've all got to make a buck and it's got to run and they've got overheads and costs and stuff. I do business admin all the time, but we're just trying to send joy, people. Make it a bit cheaper, please and thank you. Let love be spread a bit easier.
Yes.
Right, I'll get off my soapbox now. Patricia says, that's great, Kimberly. Our officers give stuffed animals to the kids they come across on their runs. Yeah. I know Lala's making lovies for that particular reason. If there are children involved with the police or ambulance services, that's what she's making lovies for, which is so cute. Terry Crafty T 333 says, awesome Kimberly, my granddaughter had a reaction to mangoes, was given a teddy bear. Love thoughtful people. She's 4. Oh, kids do get caught in the crossfire of adults' choices, and it is very sad. Yes. Christina's got to go for a bit. She'll try to be back soon. No worries. Terry's Treasures, OMG, your chicken is adorable. Teeny chicken, says Patricia. So tiny, says Terry Crafty T 333. Everyone's saying bye to Christina. Sandy said, wow, Amanda, that is tiny. Melissa says, I'm sorry, everyone, but I have to go to bed. Bye. You're probably already gone, but thanks for being here. Patricia says, totally going to make chocolate peanut butter lava cakes after the live. Thanks, Panda.
You're welcome.
Kimberly says, our local DVP won't take any of it, not even meeting elsewhere. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Terry Crafty T 333 says, oh, she's fine, was tested for, guess it was missed. I don't know. Has to carry a pen now. Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Rita says, Amanda, socks are done and will go in the mail tomorrow. Patricia says she's also allergic to mangoes. It's rare, they tell me. Oh. Rita, that's where my sun bunnies went, to the ambulance service where my aunt works as a volunteer. Awesome. Well, Christina's not here, but she'll tell you she's allergic to more stuff than she's not. So mango is probably one of them. I don't know, but probably.
Positive. I don't like mangoes.
I don't think that I like the actual fruit, so I wouldn't cut one up and eat it like that. But I do like it in a smoothie or a juice or that kind of way. I can do that, but it's a bit slimy in the mouth when you eat it fresh as a fruit. For me, it's a texture thing. We all know I've got texture stuff going on. So
I mean, I like it in one of my favorite sauces, which is the sweet Thai. There's one that I really like, and it actually has mango in it.
Yeah,
that's when I'll eat it. But like, that's it. It can't be too overpowering.
I like a mango chutney as well with a curry. That's quite popular over here. You get a mango chutney to put with your curry. That's quite nice because it just adds a little bit of sweet to cut through the hot. And it's not something that you eat on its own, if that makes sense. So you wouldn't like put it on toast or in a sandwich. Some people do. I wouldn't. But to just, you know, have a bit of the curry and a bit of the naan bread and dip it in that little bit of sweet. I quite like it that way, but not too much. No.
It's like ranch with hot wings. It's the same thing. It kind of brings.
I still haven't had authentic ranch, so I don't know. But I think I would like it because I do like the whiter based sauces.
Do you guys have like mayonnaise or sour cream or anything like that? Okay. I can send you. What I'll do is I have from Aldi. It's like 50 cents. Is a little packet, and to make like a dipping ranch, you just add it to sour cream. But to make it like ranch for like a salad, you add mayonnaise and milk, I think. So
yeah. So I think ranch would actually be one of the things that I do like because herby sauces, dips, that kind of thing, I'm all up in it. So I don't think I'll have a problem with that one. Hey, Rockin' Emma, nice to see you. Thanks for joining us. I nearly said happy Saturday again. It's not, it's Monday.
Guess what? My blocking worked. I'm so excited.
Yay. Patricia says, if someone cuts mangoes and touches anything that they give me in a restaurant, I have a reaction. Oh my goodness. Terry's Treasure says that she loves mangoes. Rita says, I like juice with mango, but the fruit, no, don't like it. Tried it in Egypt. Oh, and the other thing with mango is I don't mind dried mango. Because we sometimes get like fruit and nut mixes, and sometimes they like dry the fruit out like raisins and stuff. They do the same thing to like cranberries and mangoes, and so I can eat it like that, like crystallized, candied. That's nice. But yeah, the fresh, sloppy, slimy, no thanks, I'm good. Everyone's saying hey to Mary, which is Rockin' Emma. Terry Crafty T 333 says that's horrible, Yanni Cat. More people I have told say they are allergic too. And Kimberly can't eat avocados. They make her break out. Oh no. Fuzzy Butt says, all this talk about food is making me hungry. I haven't had breakfast yet. Oh, go grab some. Take us with you. Hey, Puddin, how you doing?
Badass.
All the love and hugs to you, my gorgeous.
Yes.
Rita says, it is Saturday for me since I got my package. Elizabeth says, we can pretend it's Saturday. We could. Hey, Mama G, lovely to see you. How are you? Terry Crafty T 333 says, yes, sopas are not a usual family issue. And yuck. Susanna, Amanda, guess that means you don't want mango Tim Tams to try. More for me. I've never tried mango Tim Tam. I've tried lots of Tim Tams, but not a mango one.
Hey,
I'd give it a go.
I'd say I'll try anything once, you know.
Hey, that one makes it clear that she doesn't like lemon. But when Moo sent her a lemon refresher, she loved it. So
they were really good.
So I think you really should try before you say you don't like it.
Yeah.
I'll try anything all the time.
Yeah.
You at least try it and tell me you don't like it. You don't tell me you don't like it when you've never even tried, because you may find that you do really like something and you're missing out.
Yeah, my mom made us eat liver at least 10 times before, you know, and she tried it different ways every single time, and I still hate it. But
yeah,
I'll try it. I'm not opposed, and I can trust me. If I don't like it, if Drew doesn't like it, my mom would try it. If she doesn't like it, the kids would love it. So,
well, there you go. Patricia loves lemon everything. Rita says she loved it so much that she sent more. Susanna, the Tim Tams don't have anything slippery inside. So delicious.
I love you, Susanna. She actually made me snort. That's rare.
Hey, Gloria. Lovely to see you. My goodness, we have 35 in the room. I wasn't expecting this many on a Monday, but then it is Memorial Day. I reckon if I did it next Monday, which I can't because I'll be at work, but if I did, I don't think this many of you would be here. Oh, hang on. She's doing her thing again without being soloed. Look at that teeny tiny granny square, guys.
It's like literally tiny.
Again, stitch markers, earrings, keychains.
All I did was wet it and then use a blocking board and the little T-pins, and
yeah,
it works, but I'm still going to stiffen them.
Yeah. Patricia says that she told Craig as long as he took one bite, at least he wouldn't have to eat it if he didn't like it. Yeah. And I've also had to say to my kids that there are some things that you're not particularly keen on, you're not particularly fond on. But for me, if it doesn't make you gag, if it doesn't make you retch, you can tolerate eating it. It may not be your favorite. You may not want it all the time, but unless you are physically gipping, as I call it, you're going to eat it because it's so expensive to cook and then it go to waste.
Yes.
Sabrina says she has to take a call, so she has to go. Have a great day. Bye, Sabrina. Thank you. Mwah.
Love you.
Yes, they're all saying how teeny tiny it is. I know. Kimberly says the T-pins look like toothpicks.
Which actually the T-pins are smaller than toothpicks.
Yeah. Patricia says as a result he ate pretty much anything. See, I still struggle with a couple of mine being really fussy, but so my real life best friend that I can actually go and visit, she's got 3 boys as well. A couple of them are the exact same age as a couple of mine, and her boys, apart from allergies, will eat pretty much anything and everything. She is so lucky when it comes to meal times and foods, but there are other issues that she is still dealing with that I haven't had to deal with for years. Toileting issues, sleeping issues. They also have some educational needs, some extra things going on with them, so she has all of that on top. So I count my blessings that the only thing that is a real bugbear for me and mine is that they are picky eaters.
Mhm.
Toileting, they were all toilet trained by 3. Sleeping, they all slept through the night from about 8 months old. So do you know what? And they haven't, thankfully, luckily, however you want to say it, they haven't got any extra special educational needs or other issues going on. You know, they're doing well at school, all of those things. Whereas she has brilliant eaters, but a lot of the other things still that she's dealing with. So I'll take the picky eating.
Yeah.
I'll take that battle. Yeah. Terry's treasures. My daughter and son-in-law are coming to England for a wedding. They're bringing me back treats. What to suggest, Sam? I love lemon and chocolate. Dairy Milk, Galaxy, standard. Got to try both. They're amazing. That's your chocolate. Lemon. I would, if you can do chewy sweets, I would recommend the refreshers that Panda had, because if you can do chewy, you know, if it's not going to hurt your teeth or your mouth, they are a really refreshing lemon without being like sour or overpowering. How are you with orange, Terry? Because if you haven't tried a Jaffa cake, I would recommend a Jaffa cake.
Drew loves Jaffa cakes.
Yeah. A cookie that is really popular over here that I don't think I've sent to any of you yet is a Jammy Dodger. They're lovely. You want to try a Jammy Dodger? What else? To be honest, I think whatever they're willing to bring you back, give it a go, because obviously I grew up in the UK, but I have found maybe it's what I've received from other people. You guys are very chocolate and peanut butter heavy. Like nearly all of your candy has peanut butter in it, which is fine, but try something different, guys. Try some UK snacks are lush. I'm just going to say it. We trump you in almost everything. Just going to say it. I can't even lie.
I'll say this is for Kimberly Mendenhall, because she said the T-pins look like toothpicks, but really, no. No, they're much smaller than toothpicks.
Oh my goodness.
So there you go. They're itty bitties. So
yeah.
She's seen it on my short video. There you go. That's
Patricia says that her son loved vegetables. She likes lemon curd. Lemon curd is delicious.
Never had it.
If you can get some of that, try it. Panda, it is very lemony. I don't know if it will be in your remit, to be honest, but Rachel is asking me how old are my boys. My eldest is 16, nearly 17. My middle has just turned 14, and my youngest will be 12 in July. Crazy. Yeah. So you love oranges, Terry. So yeah, ask for a box of Jaffa cakes. Or a Terry's chocolate orange, seeing as it's your namesake, spelt different. But a lot of my friends that have tried Terry's chocolate orange rave about them. Just saying. Rita says, and those jelly things that I sent you. What did I send you? The fruit pastels? Are they the ones that you mean? Fruit pastels are good. I adore those sour candies. Any kind. I like sour candy. Love it.
See, Drew does too. Have you seen those one sour candies? They're, what were they called? It was that Scottish guy that I sent you a video of. He tried these new sour candies, and I want to get a pack for Drew, but I can't remember what they're called. But they're supposed to be like extremely sour, and even this guy was like going crazy, and that's what Drew wants. Like,
are they a US or UK thing?
I don't know. I think
we'll find out what they are, and I'll see if I can find them. And if I can find them, I'll put them in your box.
Cool. Yeah, I'll go look at that guy again. It should be in my watched.
Yeah. All teenagers, oh lordy lord, have mercy on you. Yeah, and Mike's daughter who lives with us, she's 11, and let's just say puberty's hit. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh jeez.
So they've all gone through puberty apart from my youngest boy. So yeah, it's a household to live in right now. Just saying.
I can imagine raging hormones.
Yeah, Patricia says that her mum loves those chocolate oranges. I get her one every Christmas. Rita says, and the small ones in the tube. Small ones in the tube. I don't even know, Rita. I'm sorry. I really need to get a package to UK so I can get them here. There are some caramels you want. Okay. Preteen is so fun. Yeah. Sandy, mine are 24 and 26, so we are past that one. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I think most days I want to fast forward. Just saying. Oh goodness gracious. Rita, do some research. Google what ones you mean and ping me a message, and I'll see if I can sort you out. Lovely.
Rita needs to send you a package with my favorite chocolates from Sweden.
What are they?
One's almost like, I guess you would call it like a Twix, but it's so much better, like so much better.
Oh, you've shown me them. I can get them at Lidl. Yeah.
Oh, can you? Okay, so
Yeah.
then, yeah, those ones are my favorite.
Or Lidl, as you guys say.
I don't have one over here, so I wouldn't know how to say it.
I only had one, so it wasn't as big of a challenge. Sandy, laugh out loud. My cat just dropped from the bed while snoring. He's looking around. What in the world just happened? Oh boy, he's so funny. Oops. Rita says, and if you say that to your mum and she will see you are getting repaid. Rachel, 3 girls, 21, 16 and 10. The 10-year-old hasn't reached puberty yet, but when she does, send help. Yeah. Rita, I will when I get there if they still have them. Fuzzy Bert, bye all. Have a great rest of your day. Bye, Fuzzy Bert. Thanks for being here.
Bye, Fuzzy.
Kimberly says UK chocolate much better than US. Thank you. Yes, it is. Patricia says, Sandy, mine lies flat on his back purring while my husband and son spoil him with pets. Yeah. Yeah.
Chocolate's my jam, man. I just love chocolate.
See, I love chocolate, but I really have to be in the mood for it. And then even when I'm in the mood for it, I don't have to eat a lot of it to get my fix.
Yeah, I don't have to eat a lot.
Because if I do eat a lot, it's not good.
Yeah. No.
We'll just leave it at that. My body rejects a lot of chocolate. Yes, Sandy, much better chocolate here in Europe. I agree. It's real chocolate. US tastes like wax. See, I got shouted at on the weekend saying that Hershey's tasted like Vaseline. But Kimberly gets it. She knows.
Hey, I didn't shout at you. Hey, to each their own, you know. Everybody has their own opinion. I don't judge people for their opinion. You know that.
Yeah.
That's not my jam.
Patricia says that she loves special dark chocolate and a couple of squares at a time. Yep. I don't like dark chocolate.
Any chocolate, like even the Dove regular chocolate, any chocolate.
Look at that sweaty mess.
Oh.
Hello.
He's back from the gym.
Sorry, had to.
What are you doing today?
Chest and abs.
Chest and abs. Fair enough. Hi, Mike, says Rita. Rita says, I'm just overjoyed getting some different chocolate since my selection isn't big. Yeah. Elizabeth says, I prefer fruity candy over chocolate. US chocolate is terrible. European chocolate is much better. Yes. Hola, Maritza. Lovely to see you. Everyone's saying, hi, Mike. Hi, Mike. Hi, Mike.
Hello.
Yeah, and especially Rita can't have gluten and she can't have nuts. So, you know, Dove is one of the places, you know, where they make chocolate without, you know, nuts.
Yeah.
So.
Mike, Elaine shouts, moose!
Yes?
You should be
Pudding shouting moose. You should have gone pudding!
Oh, pudding!
Hello, the Crochet Cabin. Welcome in. How are you? Yarny Cat says Dove is good. No.
She
It's
don't
all
like
right. It's nothing special. Just playing. Don't get me wrong. When I say things like that, it's not me being ungrateful, me being bratty. I'm grateful to be given the opportunity to try these things. And they're not gross. They're nice enough. They're just not as nice.
unless it's Hershey, and then she doesn't like it.
Hershey, yeah, no. There's no point sending me Hershey, guys, because even the kids are like, what is that? Terry Crafty T 333 says that she loves Lindt chocolate with chili pepper. I don't have to eat a lot. Also, don't look for more food to eat. Don't like chili chocolate. Lindt is gorgeous, though.
I do like Lindt.
Rita says, Amanda, I have taken up 2 bags and left the rest in the box to save for later.
There you go.
Crochet Cabin says, I'm good, Sam. How am I? I'm all right. Patricia says, Lindt is what I buy my son for Easter and Christmas, the bunnies and the bears. Yeah, we do all have different taste for sure. Crochet Cabin says she loves German chocolates. I like Belgian chocolate. If you've never tried Belgian chocolate, you need to get it in your life. Just saying. Sandy says Lindt with almonds. Yum. I see. I love almonds.
Me too. Almonds.
Trisha says I love chocolate the Mayan way. What's the Mayan way?
Yeah, I don't know that either.
Oh, I got all excited then. Out the corner of my eye, I see something in your hand, and I'm like, what did he get me? Nothing. It's his phone.
I like almonds and cashews.
I know you go to the gym, but surely you stopped off at Tesco to get the garlic bread we need. Well, you have been to a shop, so it's not an impossible thing that you got me something then, is it? But no, he didn't.
Okay. I'm about to stuff my face, so give me a minute.
Mayan, no thanks.
Yeah.
The Mayan drank the chocolate with chilies. I'm not a fan of chilies anyway, so yeah.
I can eat somewhat of spicy food, but it has to be a mild spicy.
I have gone up the spice stakes over the years, but it's still nowhere near as spicy as some of you love things. I'm still a big wimp.
Can you guys get Frank's hot sauce?
Yeah.
Mike says, yeah, I wouldn't know.
Okay. Because I could send you some if you couldn't.
Not even that powerful.
Mike says it's not even that powerful.
Yeah, see, but I like the wing sauce. Like, there's Frank's and there's Frank's wing sauce. I like the wing sauce. It's not as, like, kick you in the face.
What are you eating, Panda?
Hot dogs.
Okay.
He grilled hot dogs on Saturday, so I had some left over.
Fair enough. You buy sriracha, Patricia. Mike likes sriracha. My youngest boy likes sriracha. I don't
either.
Mike likes Tabasco. Kimberly, I like spicy food. I don't believe I would want it in my chocolate.
Yeah. Has Mike tried sweet Thai chili?
Yeah. Got loads of different varieties and loads of different spice levels in it as well.
Oh, yeah. See, we just have basic. I love sweet Thai chili.
Oh, Rita needs coffee. She'll be right back. No worries, Rita. I want to get at least one of these hexagons done. I was like, oh, I should be able to blast through them. No. Oh dear, I just feel bad that if I'm looking at what I'm doing in my hands, I'm not paying attention to chat, and I feel bad that I might miss something. I get a Mayan mocha at the coffee shop. It's awesome. Yeah, no thanks. Garnet, love Aldi Moser Roth dark chocolate with orange and almond. Yummy. Oh, never heard of it. Never tried it.
We don't have
I'm
that
not
at my
keen on
house.
orange chocolate. No, I'm not keen on orange chocolate. Not my favorite. I can eat it if there's nothing else in, but it wouldn't be like top spot.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of oranges. I don't drink orange juice. I don't like oranges. Nope, not good. Blech.
See, I like
Disgusting.
orange juice. I can eat oranges. I'm just not an orange chocolate fan. Susanna says, I used to like Tabasco drops on scrambled eggs. Yep. Patricia, my husband just bought me a coffee reader so I can watch chat. Nice.
Yeah, see, I like ketchup on eggs. Ketchup on eggs is my favorite.
Yeah, I've got a bit of a thing with sauces. So for me, ketchup is for hot dogs because you have ketchup and mustard.
Yep, that's what I think.
Ketchup with bacon.
Oh,
and then we have a sauce over here called brown sauce. It's normally HP or brand Daddy's, and you have brown sauce. This is in my opinion. You have brown sauce with sausage, and you have brown sauce with fried eggs. Although I can do ketchup with fried eggs as well, and other eggs. It just depends what mood I'm in, but it's got to be red with bacon, brown with sausage. It's just how I live my life.
See, I don't like ketchup and bacon together. It tastes weird.
Really?
Yeah.
Weirdo.
When I eat like a burger that has bacon on it, it's mayo, lettuce, tomato. If there's no bacon, I eat it ketchup, mustard, pickle.
Fair enough.
I know, weird, but that's how I
But
like
see,
it.
that's like another personal thing, isn't it? Because I live my life with red with bacon, brown with sausage, but I know plenty of people that it's just whichever one they fancy and they'll eat either with either.
Yeah.
You do not like ketchup, Crochet Cabin? Oh. Patricia says our family is ketchup crazy. Fair enough. Sandy says cheese and eggs Benedict. Whoa. I haven't had that. Shirley says all this talk of chocolate makes me want some. May have to walk to the shop. Sorry. Susanna says, without the border for my crochet star quilt blanket, it needs 750 granny squares. Then I saw that was king size bed, so I'm reducing it to just 500. And you're only 75 squares in.
Ugh.
Wow, that is commitment.
She's crazy, but I love her.
Hey, we all do those things that others think are crazy. I mean, just you doing your thread stuff is crazy to me. I can do it, I just don't want to.
But in sewing thread?
No, never.
I want to get a big spool of sewing thread so that I can make a doily out of it. That's my next goal.
Crazy lady.
Mm-hmm.
You could put anything on bacon, it's going to be good. Well, the thing is, I do not agree with that because you guys have a thing for bacon waffles and syrup. My brain goes nope to the nope because I'm not keen on waffles. They're just not a thing for me. I'm just a bit meh with them. And who puts syrup with bacon?
I do.
Why?
But not a lot.
Gross.
It's just
my eldest loves it.
Yeah, it's
I
the
know.
sweet and salty. Yeah.
My eldest loves it. And it's like some people love both sweet and salty popcorn. No, popcorn is sweet. End of story. Don't want to hear another word about it. Same with that cheese popcorn stuff. What is that about? No, popcorn is sweet. End of story in Mantha's world. So no, I don't agree that anything can go with bacon. I'm sorry. It's not
You would
true.
You would like kettle corn. You would like kettle corn popcorn. That's my favorite. See, Rita thought it would be gross, but I sent her a package of it and she absolutely loved it. And I was like, see, I told you.
Yeah. Susanna, I know Shirley, I have no chocolate in the house, only Biscoff biscuits. Oh my God, Biscoff is just divine.
Never had it.
I have half a packet of them in my my desk drawer at work, and I text my line manager on the last day because I stayed late to finish off my work. I said, I've finally left. See you when I get back, and in case of emergency, you can have the half pack of Biscoff biscuits in my top drawer, but only in an emergency.
That's funny.
She said if she eats them, she'll replace them. So, you know, that's fine. But
It works. Yeah.
Crochet Cabin, I like the ketchup I make, not the store-bought ones. Fair enough. It's the cherry heart pattern. Nice. Louise says, grandson just woken from nap, need to go sort his dinner. Bye, Louise. Thanks for being here. Yarny Cat, that's true. I don't like syrup on bacon. Popcorn is salty. No, you and your bloody salt, Rita. You even shove it on your licorice. Just stop now. Have a day off.
Yeah, we do salt and butter. We do salt and butter here. It's a thing.
No.
That's popcorn. That's how it is in the theaters. That's theater popcorn. But I do
kettle corn. Can't go to the movie theaters because that's not right.
Yeah, kettle corn is the best in my opinion.
Susanna says, I'm sure the bacon would be super crispy as some hams or bacon are smoked with maple wood. Rita is agreeing that the kettle corn was so good. Patricia, there is a cheese popcorn and caramel popcorn mix at the store. It's my guilty treat. Cheese and caramel together. Again, what's wrong with you guys?
Cheese, caramel, but people eat them together.
No, they're two separate snacks. Stop mixing stuff that don't need to be mixed. Ew. Susanna, we have Biscoff ice cream here, but they're like $12 a box, but I'm waiting to see them go on special. Oh my goodness, when they go on special, you need to fill that freezer. Just saying. Rita, I have 5 packs of salty licorice for Faith here. Faith can have them. Never again. Never. Susanna, OMG, salted butter popcorn. I make it at home. It's so nice and hot. See, Shirley agrees. Popcorn has to be sweet. Thank you. Terry's Treasure says kettle corn is delicious. Well, like I said, I'll give it a go. I'll give anything a go. But Mantha knows what she likes. And in any of my taste testing videos, you will see Mantha knows what she likes. And it's my brain that just goes, nope. I can't help it. No salty licorice, Patricia. No. Rita, you need some other licorice to try out. Double Dog Dare. No, because I'm not even a fan of licorice to begin with.
Me neither.
Crochet Cabin, we grow popcorn and then air pop it. Yum, yum. I used to have a popcorn maker when I was little. We used to just put the little kernels in there and it would pop. It was really cool. It was in the shape of a duck. I don't know why I remember that, but there we go. Susanna, OMG Sam, you'll give anything a go. Well, food wise, potentially, possibly, maybe. Sometimes I give food a go that I didn't even realize I was giving food a go. I think I've told you the story when I went on holiday to Turkey. I know it's a cultural thing, but my brain just exploded because I had been enjoying this really delicious scrambled egg every day on holiday in Turkey. And then on the coach trip to the airport, no, not everyone, the rep on the bus for the hotel said, so who's been enjoying their breakfast? Yeah. What did you all have? Yeah. Anyone else like their scrambled egg? Yeah. Like the tastiest scrambled egg I'd ever eaten in my life. And she said, well, you do realize the secret ingredient, don't you? And we all went, no, what is it? Thinking, oh, we can replicate it at home, maybe. Chicken brains. I'd been eating it all week long. My brain just went, what? But it was delicious. I have to confess, it was delicious. And I didn't know. And because I didn't know, I was able to eat it and enjoy it. Sometimes you just don't need to know. Hey, Mary Hurley, nice to see you. Welcome in. She's just come across my live. Love the faces you're making, Sam. Oh, I have a very expressionful face, Mary. You will soon realise that, my lovely. Yeah. Crochet Cabin loves black licorice. My mum loves black licorice. I'm just not a licorice fan. just in small doses every now and then. But even then, I'm just like, it's not a snack of choice, guys. It's
Not
not
even like Twizzlers or anything like that for me either. Ugh.
your Twizzlers are gopping, absolutely minging, gross. I want to like them because in like all the American like preppy teeny movies, and you know, they go to the movie theaters and they all have Twizzlers and the cheerleaders are all eating Twizzlers. So I'm like, I really want to like them. And then every time I've liked them, I'm like, what is this grossness? Like, ugh. No, thank you.
Moo loved them.
They just,
I don't like it.
they were so weak in flavor. I'm like, what is it even pretending to be?
Yeah.
It's just meh.
Yeah. I don't like the texture.
Susanna loves raspberry licorice covered in white chocolate. Now that I would give a go and probably like, as long as the raspberry flavor is strong enough for you to taste raspberry. Because I love raspberry and I'm not a huge white chocolate fan, but if there's a fruit with it, like raspberry, it's really lovely. I'd give it a go. The Crochet Cabin, Twizzlers taste like plastic. Amen. Thank you. Oh, hey, Wobble Dude.
I'm not for some tea.
Lurking in the background. Oh, he says, hang on, Mike's rushing to come over. Oh my goodness. Drew.
Look, he cut off his beard.
He wants to wobble. He hasn't wobbled in ages. There you go.
Hey. Hey, Mike. Hello.
He's really hot, so like his beard was here. He just cut it off.
Mike's really red and shiny because he's been to the gym. But then this ring light on my forehead is making me look shiny. So I mean, I can't talk. Look at that. Whoa. My forehead's blowing out.
At least it's not blowing up.
Wow, true. Patricia says, I hate it when people make you something and then ask you if you liked it and then tell you it was deer. Oh, see now, Patricia, you're not going to be a fan of me. I've tried deer and it's bloody delicious. I can't deny it.
I love deer.
Sorry. It's gorgeous.
Love it.
Sandy, oh, Haribo candies. That Colorado mix is very interesting. I love Haribo, but I have discovered through Panda that some of our Haribos are very different to some of your guys' Haribo, and I have not tried the Colorado mix.
I don't even know what it is. Drew loves Haribo though.
I love gummy candy too, Rachel. Normally on every live I do, I have my gummies. Yeah. Gold bears are awesome. They're one of my favorites.
Did you hear? Cherries.
Yes, cherries. And the giant strawberries as well. Crochet Cabin loves deer as well. Yeah. Patricia says, I don't like wild meats all that much. It has a twang. Fair enough.
Very gamey.
Yeah.
When we went up to Kentucky when I was 16, my grandma, they had just went deer hunting and all that. So she had a boatload and she made a bunch of deer hamburgers for us to bring home for the drive. So we would just eat the deer hamburgers on the drive home. We didn't have to pay for food. So there you go. It was better than the trip up there because on the trip up there, we had egg salad sandwiches.
Yeah.
I loved them. And I used to love egg salad. But these days, just from that trip, I got way burnt out on them.
Well, I tried deer, reindeer, and moose when I actually was on a work experience 3-week thingy with my secondary school in Sweden. That's where I was. We went over there to have our work experience and stuff, and that's where I tried those meats for the first time. It was in an outside fire pit type thing, and they had carved like benches out of the snow and ice, and they had put like the deer hides and stuff down for us to sit on. And in the campfirey fire pit thing, they did the deer, reindeer, and moose, and pita breads and some salad, and we had that as our dinner in the snow and the ice with deer hides wrapped around us, around the campfire, and then we went on the little snow skidoos, and it was amazing.
That's
it was
awesome.
A really good day. Yeah.
Yeah, I wish we could do stuff like that.
Kimberly, I love deer and rabbit. Not a fan of licorice, but love Haribo. Yes. Rachel, I don't eat anything that comes out of the forest or swims in water. Fair enough. And I'm sorry if our conversation is offensive or upsetting to you in any way. However, I do try and be inclusive to all when we have topics of discussion. And I know not every topic is going to be for everyone, but we'll soon go on to something else. Crochet Cabin, not if you soak it in salt water, it takes the Camry taste out. There you go, Patricia. There's a tip. Soak your wild meats in salt water. It gets the twang out. Rita, deer is really good and moose too. Oh, look, it's me, Sam, not me, Sam, in the comments again. Hey! She says kangaroo is amazing. It's very good for you too. I'm not sure if I've tried kangaroo or not. I think I have, but I'm not sure. Patricia says, I've eaten a lot of wild meats growing up and that was fine when I had to. And I would if I had to, but if I don't, then she's not gonna, basically. Kimberly, not a big fan of buffalo though. It's tough. I've not tried buffalo. Rita, wow, fantastic experience for you. It was bloody amazing. I went skiing. I did all sorts, Rita. I loved my 3 weeks in Sweden. I really, really did. And I totally intend to go back someday. Sandy, still here. Work just called. Be right back. No worries. DC's here. Hello. Lovely to see you. Patricia says that she's had ground buffalo. It wasn't weird.
I think honestly, it depends on how it's cooked, because I seen this one video. This one chef was making eye of round, and he tried to make it. I make eye of round into a steak, but he tried to make it like a fillet. There's nothing that's going to taste like a fillet, for one. But the way he was cooking it is not the way to cook eye of round at all. And yeah, I was like, it depends on how it's seasoned, how it's cooked, everything. It's like regular meat, just depends on what cut cooks how, some's good for braising's not, some good's for, some's not good for braising. So it really depends on the cut and how you cook it, and if they knew how to cook it.
It can also depend what part of the animal it is as well, as to what you do with it.
Yeah, like a chuck.
Yeah. Rachel says the conversation is okay. She's surrounded by people who eat all kinds of food she don't like. Okay, I just didn't want to be offensive and I didn't want to upset you. That's all. Rita, Sweden is a beautiful country to live in. I look forward to going home. It certainly is, Rita. Patricia, I make meatloaf with lamb and beef mixed. Nice. Patricia says her husband loves lamb. I love lamb. Lamb is my favorite. Absolute favorite. Rita, I'm still waiting for the thunderstorms to come. Kimberly, I'm a pescatarian. I've tried a few things, but always come back to pescatarian life. Kimberly, remind me what pescatarian means. I have heard it, but I just want to know. Mike's saying fish only, but let's see what Kimberly says, seeing as she practices that lifestyle choice. Mike could never be a pescatarian, just saying. He's not keen on fish.
I love fish.
I will eat most fish. Yep. And shellfish.
But you can't have the crab.
No. No, I'm allergic. Not good. Fruit and vegetables with a side of fish and seafood. Yeah, so you were right, Mike. Fair enough. Yeah, Mike couldn't live like that. No. I am allergic, yeah. I'm very allergic, Patricia. Yeah. Yep. The crabs is not my friends. Don't think crabs are anyone's friends, but just saying.
Unless it's Mr. Crab.
Yeah, wow.
But he's also a meanie butt anyways.
Yeah. Baked or broiled, steamed, nothing fried. My goodness, you really are a healthy lifestyle lady. Good for you. Patricia says that her mum's allergic to shrimp. Oh no, I love shrimp. I think I would actually cry if I ever became allergic to shrimp. We call it prawns here, but
Yeah. Drew is allergic to any shellfish.
yeah, no, that would suck. Couldn't do it.
And even fish that eat shellfish, it's hard for him to eat it because, it could contain,
Rita says that she's not friends with crabs either. No. Kimberly, to be specific, I don't eat crabs or shrimp very often. Too much money, yeah. Patricia loves shrimp cocktail. Yeah, I love it too. It's one of my absolute favorites.
My favorite is lobster and scallops.
I like scallops. They're gorgeous. Lobster's all right, but the one time I had lobster, it had this really disgusting melted cheesy crap on the top. I nearly said the S word. I had to change tack very quickly. And I had to scrape all that gubbins off because it was gross. But the lobster itself was lovely. Oh no, I've gone wrong somewhere. My hexagon's not looking like a hexagon. Oh man. This is why Sam can't crochet and do a live. Oh, I've gone really wrong and I'm just tied off. Frog and we will go, frog and we will go, rip it, rabbit, frog and we will go. I was going to say to Patricia, shrimp cocktail. So once somebody asked me if I was on death row, what would be my last meal? I don't know what I did to get onto death row. We don't need to discuss that. But if I was on death row, what would be my last meal? And I have always said that I would want prawn cocktail, as we call it, but shrimp cocktail, as you call it, as my starter. And I would like a full traditional English Christmas roast dinner as my main. And then I would want some of my mum's homemade pavlova as my dessert. Yep. That's what I want. But I should be a good girl and not get onto death row. So, there is that.
It all sounds good to me.
Yeah. Bit of a controversial subject, though. I'm just going to say it because I now work in the prison system here in the UK. I actually applaud the US for still having a death row. That's all I'm going to say about that. They have thread in the prize on Hobie Bingo, Panda. Patricia says, our seafood department at the grocery prepares shrimp cocktail packages for quick pickups and I buy a few occasionally. Yeah, awesome. Rita says, mum's meat soup would be her last dinner. Oh. Thrifty says, hey friends, I'm flipping between you and 2 other lives. I love all content creators. Thanks, Thrifty. Who else is on? Patricia says that she missed Hobie Bingo. Yeah, Shirley. How many hexagons have you made today, Sam? Well, I made 6 in bed this morning and this is my 7th and it's not going very well. But I still need, so I've done the 6, I still need 8. So this is the first of the 8 that I need before I'm done. And I'm just not doing very well, guys. Kimberly, my joint pain has almost disappeared without meds. Fish is high in omega-3, 5 and 7. Cholesterol is idle, so it's perfect. Off meds. I have lived as a pescatarian for 12 years. Good for you. Thrifty says Hobie Bingo is on now. Patricia says, that's great, Kimberly. Rita says, yes, I agree. Sometimes I wish we had death row. Not even life is life in jail. No, it's not. No, it's not. So very, very true. Right, now that I've frogged all of this, I'm going to try and redo it correctly and hope that I've got enough yarn because I snipped my yarn like a silly Billy. DC, my daughter's just asked me earlier today what my death row meal would be and I opted for nothing, just crank up the chair and get it over with. Elizabeth, they haven't done the second game yet in Hobie Bingo. Fair enough. Patricia says fish with lemon. Fair enough. What would your death row meal be, Mike? Last ever meal you're going to ever have on this earth? He's got to give it some serious consideration, guys, because food is life for Mike.
I would ask for barbecue chicken wings, spare ribs, chicken fillets, and loads of dips for starters.
Okay, so in case you can't hear him, he said he would like chicken wings, barbecue chicken wings, barbecue ribs, chicken fillets, and loads of dipping sauces for his starter.
And then I'd have a 32-ounce tomahawk steak with peppercorn sauce, peas, and chips.
Okay, and then he said that he would have a 32-ounce tomahawk steak with peppercorn sauce, peas, and chips, which is what your fries, but fat fries. Yep. What about onion rings? You missed onion rings.
Yeah, we'll
chuck onion rings on there as well, he's saying.
And
yeah.
We'll also have like a mixed grill.
As well as a 32-ounce tomahawk steak.
Yeah, it's the last meal.
He said he'll also have a big mixed grill as well, which is lots of different meats grilled and shoved on a plate with it all as well, yeah?
Yeah, please.
And then I would have a giant tray of tiramisu.
Yeah.
And your mum's pavlova.
And then he said he would have a giant tray of tiramisu and some of my mum's pavlova for pudding. Dessert.
That works.
Along with...
He's still going. I thought he was done.
Along with a 2-litre bottle of Coke.
With a 2-litre bottle of Coke.
Pepsi.
Cherry Coke, actually.
Okay.
Probably an 8-pack of beers.
And probably an 8-pack of beers.
Works.
There we go.
Take all day to fucking eat it.
And he said that he would take all day to eat it.
Yep.
Just to annoy him because they want to electrocute him, but he's still eating.
Yeah, they don't do the electric chair anymore.
No, I know.
But that is funny.
Yeah. Right, so what is everyone else saying? Patricia says she signed into it now. She will catch the second game. Rachel said that her spaghetti would be her meal. Thrifty says Jada and Stitches is on and Yarn Doll is doing Hobie Bingo. Fair enough. Glad you can share 3 ways. That's awesome. Patricia says, Prob having fish for dinner now. Thanks, Kimberly. Kimberly says, I'm watching Hobie for Rainbow 8-4, number 57. Need to finish a swimsuit cover-up. Nice. Patricia says, love Memphis-style ribs. Matthias is hosting Hobie Bingo. Don't know who he is. I haven't watched in a long time. DC says, I take back my statement. I would ask for a Valium and a bottle of rum as my last meal. Wouldn't be scared anymore. Nice. Mike just went, nice.
She ain't wrong.
Oh, dear. Patricia is just saying margaritas. Okay.
But I mean, I understand. Like, I get death row. Death row is good. But these days, it takes so long. They're pretty much life in prison anyways. A lot of them die in prison. They don't actually get lethal injection. They don't do it. Just, it's because there's so...
No, and I get that. I get that. But the difference, Panda, is someone that's sentenced to life without the possibility of parole. Yeah, they're going to die in prison. They're not getting out. I get it. However, they don't have the fear of being executed hanging over their head. They can just live their life out in prison until they naturally die, or other inmates make it quicker. But to have that fear that at any minute they can call your name and you are going to be snuffed, to me, is a more fitting punishment for some than just living their life out in prison. That's just my opinion. Don't nobody come for me. It is what it is, because to be honest, if you've done something heinous enough to be put in that situation, you reap what you sow. And that's all I'm going to say on it.
I mean, there's people, you know, like, nothing against your guys' system over there, but it's like, I see these things, murder. Oh yeah, you have life in prison, but oh, you have the possibility of parole in 6 years. What? You killed somebody.
Yeah.
Like,
our justice system here in the UK is, excuse my bad language, it's shit. It is not justice. It is absolutely deplorable. And in some instances, you can get more for drink driving than being a serial killer. That make sense.
Yeah. Here too, or, you know, possession of drugs. You know, you get more for possession than you do if you murder somebody. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely stupid. I don't get it either.
Yeah. But see, we have life sentences here, but they can appeal after a few years. We don't have that without the possibility of parole bit added on. Occasionally, very occasionally, and I mean, I think there's only ever been a handful of cases that this sentence has been given to people, is actual life sentence, which basically is life without the possibility of parole. You will actually spend the rest of your natural life in prison. It's an actual life sentence, but they are hardly ever given out, and you have to be the most evil of evil to receive one of those.
Yep. Which I think is crazy. And then, you know, letting people out, it's just, especially with what people have done, is just, and then they go and do it again, and it's like, come on.
Yeah.
It's like, you don't care.
Hey, there's a lot of opinions that I have, and I'm just trying to be really mindful not to let all of the opinions out, because I know that some of my opinions could potentially be offensive to a lot of people. So I kind of keep it to myself. But there are a lot of things that people in prison do to try and prove that they've changed their character, they're a better person, they're changed, they're reformed, they're healed, they're rehabilitated, whatever. And it's just a ploy to get out early and to go and do exactly the same thing again. And I think the people that are on the parole boards, the people that are being the therapists for some of these people, they get played so easy. And it's proven time and time again. But anyway, you know. Elizabeth says, if Mike ever comes to the US, he needs to go to a Brazilian steakhouse. I'm pretty sure he does. Yes. Kimberly, I would have to ask for baked rainbow trout with broccoli and carrots. Oh, that sounds good, to be fair, Kimberly. Mary Hurley, love Mike's last meal menu. Sounds a lot like what my son would ask for, quite possibly. Patricia, my mum's homemade chicken noodle soup. Oh. And she also says, anyone that intentionally hurts a child, just saying. Oh, Patricia, honestly, that is the majority of the people I am in contact with daily at my work. It is mostly those types of people and rapists. So, yeah, I know more than you ever want to imagine in your worst nightmares. The crochet cabin, I believe in an eye for an eye. Sandy, oh boy, yes, they get more punishment for traffic accidents with or without death outcome, but the killers, rapists, the monsters, just a small amount of years and that's it. I mean, what the... Yeah. Terry's treasures, I think the justice system has gone downhill. What happened to an eye for an eye? I know. DC, I live in a stand your ground state, so so people see no time for killing, protecting themselves. The crochet cabin, you're absolutely right, Sam. I can't remember what I said, but thank you.
Yeah, I'm in a stand your ground state too.
You what?
I'm in a stand your ground state too. I mean, it depends on the circumstances, but yeah. So like one thing that doesn't it's not considered stand your ground is if they can prove that the person you killed was actually trying to get away, then you can be, you can be put in jail or whatever. But if the person is actively coming after you, yeah, it's stand your ground. But if, say, you had a gun, they had a gun, they decided to run away and you shot them in the back, well, that's them physically leaving. You're no longer in danger per se, and you can actually get for it. So,
but see, that's what I find so terrifying about you guys over there. The fact that literally anyone can have a bloody gun just blows my mind, because
and even if you're not
you don't even get armed police here very often, guys. Just saying, guns are really not a thing.
Yep.
It's just a blanket no.
Yep.
Guns, no.
I mean, and even if you're not technically allowed to have a gun, you can still buy one off the streets. It ain't that difficult.
It terrifies me. Absolutely terrifies me. It honestly, if I think about what you guys can have quite easy access to over there compared to here, I'm terrified. I'd rather not. The parole board, the Crochet Cabin said, they get so easily played. They do. Human life is not important to most people. Sadly not. No. Kimberly, we have stand your ground. Someone tries, they can meet my brothers, Smith and Wesson. Even Mike laughed at that one, Kimberly. DC, but only if you're poor Sam. If you're wealthy, you can get away with it in the US. See, that's another thing as well. Buying your way out. What the F is that about? We don't have bonds and bail things here. When you're caught, you're bloody caught, and you stay there till you're sorted.
Not here.
Well, you can get out on bail. It depends on the severity of the crime, and you don't have to pay anything to be let out on bail. It just depends on the severity of the crime. But your bail bonds and shiz, what is that?
People wanting to make money off of people's hard times and hardships and shit.
Blows my mind, the differences between my country and yours. Sandy says, and what about the kids that killed other people, those underage that law can't touch at all? We had that here. A 13-year-old killed 9 students and a janitor, and he is detained in correctional. Crochet Cabin, if we outlaw guns, the only people that will have guns is outlaws, right? Patricia, one time someone called in a wellness check on me and I was sitting on my porch and 3 officers with guns showed up, but at least they care. Wow. Sandy, correctional facility, but his parents are accused of that crime, so I am not sure what will happen. Oh, gee whiz. Patricia, I just had a feral cat that scratched me up a couple times and they thought my husband was hurting me and I was blaming it on the cat. Oh my gosh.
They either go way this way, caring, or way down and not caring. There's nothing in between.
No.
That
happens a lot here too, to be fair. Yeah. I mean, we've had some instances where kids have gone to school, they're having a bad day, they say something that teachers find concerning about their parents, and rather than speak to the parents and get to the bottom of it, they instantly call our version of your CPS or whatever, and no questions asked, and it's all horrific and bad, and sometimes the kids are taken away until it's all been investigated. Do the investigation first, because kids can be little shits and say things that aren't true just because they're having a bad day, first and foremost, but also those that are in that situation should be listened to. Do not get me wrong. Or the other way is someone really is in that situation, a child really is in that situation, and they're trying to tell someone to get help and they're just ignored. And like, where's the middle ground here, people?
Or if somebody's screaming, getting murdered, and they're screaming and nobody calls 911.
Because it's not their problem. They don't want to get involved. I find that so sad.
Me too.
Do you know what? I've actually thought a couple of times in my little village that someone's screaming and getting murdered or otherwise, and it's just been a fox. I'm that neighbour that's right there about to call the emergency services, and I have to be reminded that I live in the countryside and it's a fox.
What does
So,
that say?
you know, oh no, don't, Panda, why? I'll remove you.
I can still put it in chat.
True. Oh, goodness gracious. Kimberly, Yanni Cat, I forgot to turn off my alarm on my shop. Opened the door, looked down and saw boots. Looked up, saw guns. Oh, wow. Scary. Tried explaining that you live there. Oh, Patricia, I tell my husband he better be nice to me now. DC, Yanni Cat, I once had a cop pull a gun on me and drag my husband out of the car and put his knee on my hubby's back over a traffic violation, and he wasn't rude, just in a bad neighborhood. Wow. Crochet Cabin, that happened to me when my kids were young. They were just clumsy kids like their mother. Yeah, see?
It's crazy.
It is crazy. The world is bloody crazy, and we'll just leave it at that, I think, folks.
100.
You know what? YouTube could actually watch this and hear all our talk of crimes and weapons, and it will be demonetized. But that's fine, because it's serious stuff that we need to talk about. I don't care. If I get demonetized, I get demonetized. And don't even get me started on the true crime stuff that I watch, where they have to censor certain words out. Get a grip, because they're the actual real life factual words. Just because they're not nice words to listen to, don't sensitize, don't bleep it out, and don't demonetize someone for it. They are trying to get the real story out for that person that was sadly killed or whatever, and their true story can't be told because of regulations. What is that about?
Yep. That's why a lot of them have private sponsors and stuff, because you just, you know, you're trying to tell the story, but I mean, you also want to make a little bit of side hustle for all the, you know, research that you've done and whatnot. But that's why a lot of them stay on YouTube, but don't do the monetization thing, because they're not going to get it anyways. So they turn to private things. That's why a lot of them do.
Still not a hexagon, it's a pentagon. Frog again. I'm really not doing well. Oh my goodness. Rachel, I called the police when I heard some woman yelling for help. I would rather look stupid than sit by and not speak up. Shirley's saying, yeah, foxes sound like that. I know, Shirley, I learned the hard way. Mary, watched a trial from America where a kid shot some of his school friends. He got life in prison, and his parents were also charged and are now sitting in prison. Wow. Rita, it's like a sticker I saw. I am not clumsy. The walls hate me, and the stairs are even worse.
Love it.
Patricia, I'm a fan of our officers. We live in a small town and it's pretty safe where she is. DC, cops here are a necessity, but we all fear meeting up with a bad one. I think that's supposed to say. Kimberly, yes, the parents knew he had issues and let him have a gun anyway. Yeah, see, there's no excuse in that. So yes, in my opinion, they should be in jail or in prison also. So yes, I agree with what happened there. Just saying. Good gracious.
It's just absolutely trash these days.
Right, frogging again, peeps. I'm clearly not capable of doing these on a live.
I think you just need to find something for a live that's like single crochet back and forth. Like that's.
Yeah. You know, when I first started doing lives on my own, I did try and find simple projects like that. Like I would just grab my scraps and just be doing single crochet backwards and forwards. And to be honest, it never turned into anything either, because I would just frog it and put it back in my scrap bucket, because I wasn't making it for any reason other than I was crocheting on a live.
I've even done my stitch marker holders, you know, because like the small ones, because that's just Tunisian simple stitch back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. So yeah, just something easy. I know you don't like Tunisian.
No. There are always some bad apples. Yes. Rita says that is called a washcloth. I've got so many washcloths now, though. I don't need any for a bit, because I did all those Tunisian stitches of Lanans in washcloths. I'm good. Rachel, the school should have been held accountable too. They called to have him go home, but the parents refused, so they sent him back to class. Oh my gosh.
That's ridiculous.
So the school failed there as well, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Patricia, I can knit and talk, but crochet and talk is hard. Yeah, I'm figuring that out. Oh, I even had to frog back even further this time. So yeah.
Oy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually working on a different project because I had to move into the spare bedroom, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Because he was in the bedroom, but apparently he was getting hungry. So he came out, turned on the TV and all of that. So I didn't want to stay muted the whole rest of the time.
It is his Memorial Day too.
No. I'm not complaining. I'm just saying that's why I'm working on something different and I'm in here. Holmes was hungry.
DC, the bad apple problem is that they have authority and can deploy lethal uses to enforce it.
Yeah, especially with the cops. I've had mostly nice cops. So
I have had very little dealings with cops, so I'm thankful for that.
I've only had a couple of run-ins, but that's because of speeding and whatnot. Or your mom tells you to park at a certain place to have your car looked at because she thought that's where the guy lived, but it was actually somebody else's house. They didn't work on vehicles. So, not having a vehicle, you have to ride in the back of a cop car. That was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. Okay.
I have only been in a cop car once, and that was when my best friend's son had gone missing because he was just being a tearaway teen. We did find him. He was absolutely fine. He didn't actually run away. It was just a bit of a misunderstanding, but there was a sighting of him while we were out and about looking for him. So the cop told us to get in, and oh my gosh, for someone like me who has very rarely had any dealings with the police, and I have never been in a cop car, I hadn't even got my ass on the seat and the door shut before she had whizzed away. I didn't even have my seatbelt on, and we were just gone, and I was like, ah! It was scary, but it was cool at the same time because it wasn't me in trouble. But yeah, that's the only time I've been in the back of a cop car. 3 of your nephews are police officers. Crochet Cabin. Awesome. Patricia, most of my dealings with them is because I've been a witness to a few things. DC, I grew up in a poverty-ridden area, so I have had many encounters with cops. Okay, Sandy, take your time, no rush. Rita, I have to say I had just good experiences with police. Once when a taxi driver friend was robbed at gunpoint. Wow.
Yeah, the cop that I dealt with, he was hilarious. Like, he was so funny. He had Batman stickers all over. And I was like, oh, so you like Batman? He goes, I am Batman.
Yeah. Hey, you've never seen him and Batman in the same room together. I mean,
he was just so funny. And he was listening to back then, nowadays music. And I was like, I wasn't expecting it. And he goes, what kind of music do you think I should listen to? I was like, I don't know.
Yeah.
It was just funny.
The only time I've directly had a cop speak to me is because I've had a tail light out, which is nothing. And then obviously when my friend's son did a little bit of a tearaway teen moment, and then there was another incident I had to deal with cops, but it wasn't me that was in trouble, so we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah.
They are good cops. There are some real good cops out there. Please do not misconstrue what I'm saying in any way, shape, or form. Most of them are, but sadly, there are a lot of bent ones too. That's all I'm going to say.
Yep.
Patricia, one time our car broke down and a Wisconsin cop gave us a ride, and my son was little, so he did donuts for him on the icy parking lot. It was fun. Yes. Oh, that's cute. Rita, first police yelled a little at me since I had parked in front of her to hide her car and went around so we weren't in shooting sight, right? But then he said it was a smart move. Sandy, yeah, most of them are great. I agree, Sam. Our cops in town are good guys. There are most of them are the most honourable, respectful, amazing heroes, and quite often unsung heroes in our communities and in our population. But there is a lot of corrupt bent ones too. That's all I'm saying.
Oh yeah.
Right, Panda, you need to hold the fort again. I need another bathroom break. The first time I'd only done an hour. This time it's an hour and a half. I'm getting better. Plus, I need another tea.
There you go. It's all about the tea. Oh yeah.
Tea is life.
Tea is life. Yeah. If you guys want to see, I'm actually doing. I picked this guy up. I haven't worked on it in forever. It was supposed to be a Boggy Creek blanket. I just haven't worked on it. There you go. Tunisian Entrelac. Ta-da. 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 I'm using 2 different yarns. And they are, let's see. Thanks. I'm using Premier Eversoft. It's like Caron Simply Soft. So like this lime green color. And then Alelo. And then I'm also using, to go with it, this Yarn Be Glowing Finch Feather is what it's called. So I'm not a huge fan of this yarn. It's like Caron Simply Soft, and I'm not a huge fan of Caron Simply Soft. But I was gifted it, and I figured why not have it go to a special charity, which is, Boggy Creek. So since it is here in Florida. See, beautiful Amanda. That's pretty, Amanda. Love it. Thank you. Love Yarn Be Glowing. Yeah, I mean, it's nice. I don't like the feeling. I don't like the way it feels in my hands. It's too slick. But, all preference. It's all about preference, guys. It's all about preference. But I love Tunisian Entrelac because, you can use a regular crochet hook and it's, hey, you don't have to worry about, the big Tunisian hooks and all of that jazz. The only bad thing about Entrelac is all the ends you have to weave in. But that's life, right? And some people like weaving in ends. Not a huge fan of it, but I'll do it. It's life. Gotta do what you got to do. Let's see. Beautiful blanket. Very, very thank you. Love Small Town Life. Yes. Mom is using the yarn already. Oh, peaches and cream. That's awesome. That is awesome. Rita, I'm going to kill you. What you do? In a good way. Sorry, I didn't mean to make that crazy. Hold on. Rita told me to check something. Hold on. But yeah, if you guys want to try Tunisian Entrelac, I think, it would be amazing. Turd nugget, but yes, I will. I love you, Rita. So funny. Getting attacked by a kitten. Oh no. There is a way to do it without the ends. Okay. I mean, that's cool. I would try anything once, at least. That's the best kind of attack in DC. Okay. Awesome. Thank you, Sam. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hey, like I said, I'm always up for new tricks and ideas and stuff because all the ends sometimes make you go crazy. But yeah, thank you. I would definitely look that up. I appreciate that. I really do. A lot of people do like Tunisian Entrelac with solid colors. I like to do self-striping. I like to do variegated. It's just, it gives it a different look. And it's like cool if you do like, I've done Mandala Madness, or not Mandala Madness. What was I saying? Not Mandala Madness. I've done Mandala yarn. Sorry. I've held 2 colors of mandala together and have done Tunisian entrelac with it. And it turns out so cool because because sometimes they come with the same, where it's the same in the middle. But if it does that, I start one in the middle, one on the outside. So they look different and it kind of marls it together when you're doing it. Yeah. 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 It's fun. I really like color changing yarn as opposed to solids. Yeah, I do. I do too. It's much better. But as you can see, so like here is the variegated, and then you have the green and then the yellow. But I just do it sporadic, so I don't I don't think about where to put the solid colors or even the variegated. I just, okay, I'm done using this one. Let me change to another color. That's because I like to switch it up. I don't, yeah. Isn't it cool? But it just all comes together. I did a Boggy Creek, what was that? I did it with a solid yellow, like a bright yellow. And let me see if I can find that other yarn. And where did you go? It was like there it is. Hold on. Sorry. All right. I sent you a pic of patches. Okay. Hold on. This is the other one I did. So this one was Super Saver Color Block. And then I did a bright yellow with it. That turned out pretty. I did that for Boggy Creek. That was beautiful. But yeah. So I like to change it up and, not just do solid colors like variegateds and self-stripings. And, you don't get the full stripe when you're doing Tunisian, but that's what makes it fun. See, I'm not a huge fan of Red Heart. Like, I like Hobby Lobby better because they have just as many colors and they have, a lot of selection. So I'm not a huge fan of Red Heart, but I seen that and I was like, ooh, gotta do that.
I'm just catching up on chat, guys. Crochet Cabin, I think it's awesome that if something happens around you, your nephews show up just to check on you. That is awesome.
Oh my goodness.
Love Yarn Be Glowing. Yeah.
Sorry.
What?
Crystal DC sent me a picture of her kitten Patches. Oh my goodness. So cute. Absolutely adorable.
Yes. Unalive, yeah, or self-deletion. That's the one that gets me. Self-deletion. What a silly term. I think it's actually disrespectful, but that's just my opinion. I really like color changing yarn as opposed to solids. I like pretty much all yarns apart from the novelty stuff and the thread stuffs. See, I have some Red Heart. I have the Red Heart Retro Stripes because I just love that colorway, and Panda has said it a million times, but the reason why I haven't used it is because I don't want to use it and not have any anymore. And she's like, hello, you have 1 million people in the US that will send you more. I know, but I just cannot find what I want in that beautiful colorway. When you have those yarns and they're just that beautiful that you don't use them because either you're afraid you can't get any more, especially if it's discontinued, because they always discontinue the good ones, just saying, or in my case, they're not readily available to me. Now, I know that can be rectified, as Panda has said. If they're still available, she's more than happy to go shopping for me. Loads of you other lovelies watching have offered to send me stuff as well if I need it, and I highly appreciate it. But for me, the stumbling block mostly is it needs to be the perfect project, and I don't know what that is half the time, so it just stays there looking pretty until I know. So I haven't used it yet. I think it's the only red heart I got. In fact, no, I've got some, what is it called? Is it Impeccable? Red Heart Impeccable? Is that a red heart yarn?
No, Impeccable is a Michael's brand. Loops and
maybe
threads.
It's not Impeccable then. What is it? Is it this stuff? Red Heart Unforgettable. I knew it was something like
There you
that.
go. Mm-hmm.
Haven't used that yet because I don't have a lot of it, and I tend to make bigger projects, and I don't know if the Unforgettable is amigurumi able. I don't know. And I have a few other odds and sods of Red Heart, but I still haven't used any of it, I don't think. So the jury's still out for me on Red Heart because I haven't yet used it. But do you know what? I will give anything a go, me, with yarn.
Yeah. It's for me, it's hard on my hands, especially when I'm having a fibro flare up. If not, it's okay-ish, but it's not my favorite. I'd rather spend the money on Hobby Lobby because it's basically just the same.
See, I have a lot of Hobby Lobby as well, and again, it's because it's so beautiful. I don't know what to do with it. I have used some of my Hobby Lobby though. I have.
I was the first one to send you Hobby Lobby.
Yeah, you were, and I still haven't used it.
Okay. You have a box of some yarn, but I just haven't been able to send it yet because of money.
I know. I am such. So let's just be real here, okay? I've said it a million times before. Most of what you see behind me is what some of you beautiful people, a lot of you beautiful people have sent me. And I am not boasting. I am just so in awe that I have the stash that I have. Because when I started my channel, if you go right back to the beginning, and by the way, I have a playlist of right from the beginning, and I just keep adding every video to it. It's called All in One Place. Anyway, that's not what I'm getting at. You will see that I literally have like 4 cubes, if that. And it's all Stylecraft Special DK because that is our Red Heart here. It's softer than Red Heart, but that is our equivalent. I had nothing when I started my channel. I've only got stuff now because a lot of you lovelies. But the point I'm trying to get at as well is, I think I've lost my point. Where was I going with this? Oh, no, it's come back. Even in my life outside of crochet and yarn, I have this thing where I will spend loads of money on everyone else, but I feel guilty spending money on myself, whether that be clothing, whether that be just generic stuff that we all need to buy. I will always go for the cheaper option, the less expensive. I don't like spending money on myself. I feel guilty for doing it. I would rather buy the kids' stuff, Mike's stuff, my parents, my friends, whoever. And that is the same with my yarn. My bog standard Stylecraft, you know, the more generic yarns that are easily available is what I always grab first because I don't feel guilty using it, especially if I'm using something for myself. If I am making something to be gifted, I will use my best bougie yarns on the stuff I'm gifting because I don't feel like the bougie stuff is okay for me to use for myself. And I know that is ridiculous and I need to get out of that mind frame, but I would much rather give you guys something beautiful out of the beautiful yarn than be selfish and keep it for myself. And on top of that, it's got to be the perfect project if I am going to keep it and use it.
Well,
so
like, you know, like we were talking
about me,
you know, yeah,
I can't help it.
The other night, you know, when I send out a giveaway, I'm sorry, like this might sound rude, but I'm not giving you guys my yarn. I'll go and buy yarn just for a giveaway.
Yeah.
Because a lot of my yarn is either partly used or stuff that I have for a project.
Specific things, yeah.
Exactly. Or because I thought it was pretty.
And Panda has this as well a little bit. me a little bit more in the fact of, if it's been gifted to her by someone, she's then not going to give that gift on to somebody else because it was intended for her, and she would feel disrespectful to the person that gifted it to her by going, oh, I'll just pass it on to the next person. Those of you that are fine with that and do that, pay it forward. I love you immensely. All power to you. But that's where my selfishness comes in a little bit as well, not gonna lie.
Well, like I said, I was gifted these what I'm working with now, but I don't like it, but I'm using it to give to Boggy Creek.
Right. DC says she prefers Premier. I love Premier. I do not like Premier shipping prices to me. I think I've told you, when I needed that one skein of Basics Mosaic, I just put one in my cart, and then they wanted to charge me $80 shipping for one skein of yarn. Never, ever am I going to pay that. So I love Premier, but because of where I live, it's a no from me. I've only ever done one Premier order. I do not regret it. I loved it, and I've used the majority of the yarn now that I bought in that Premier order, and they were both things for me. But yeah, no, I'm not going to be a regular purchaser because no, I can't afford it. It's me, Sam says the channel is called Thimble Hooks Easy Crochet for the No End Entrelac Tunisian. Nice. She also says, I wanted to get some of the Red Heart all-in-one granny, which they sell here for $25 a ball. Oh, ouch. Patricia says it's around $9 at Joann's. It's me, Sam says, yeah, I know. Pity Joann's refused to post overseas. Yeah. Panda, thank you. It's me, Sam. I appreciate it. I have copy and pasted it to save. Wow, $25. Where are you located? Yeah, see, this is the thing. She's in Australia. Yeah. Kimberly, I have a ball of Rossetti alpaculants. I don't know what to do with it. I have no idea, sweetheart. Patricia, I tend to make stuff for everyone else, but the honeycomb blanket is for me. Yeah. DC, I buy bougie yarn when on sale, feel less guilty. Well, there you go. There's one way of doing it as well.
Yep.
All of my bougie yarn has been gifted to me. I have never bought bougie yarn. Well, apart from Crocheting in Agreement, I bought her Sharon colorway. That was the only one that I bought, and I made her cake it because I still haven't used my Swift because I'm scared of it and I need to grow up and put on my big girl britches, but I'm still too scared to use it. So my hanks are still hanks unless I've asked for them to be caked.
Hey, don't feel bad because I've had my Cricut for over a year and have only turned it on once. So yeah, right. I'm scared of the thing. I wanted it really bad, but I'm scared of it. So yeah, I get it completely. A lot of my hand dyed hanks are from Hobby Lobby when they went on clearance, or I would buy 2 1 week and 2 when it went on, the 30%, the next 2 weeks. I can't buy that stuff, full price, especially now. It went up to $17, which $17 isn't that bad for hand dyed 4-ply, sock weight yarn. $16 isn't $70 isn't that bad. But if I can get a little bit cheaper, I get a little bit cheaper. Yeah. I've only been to before vacation, I went to one LYS. It's about 45 minutes down the road, spent a little bit of cash because Drew had given it to me for Valentine's Day. And I went there and bought like 4 hanks. And then when we were on vacation, I bought a couple hanks while we were out and about. We went up to Illinois, like I said, just to go to an LYS because there was nothing in Kentucky where we were. So, yeah, I mean, it was like not even an hour drive from where we were, and we just made a day of it. We went in the morning, went to the LYS first, and then we went out to lunch and then headed back to where we were. So.
Yeah. See, another reason why I haven't used the Swift, as well as being scared of it, is I have heard that if you cake your hanks too soon, it can stretch them out. And again, with it's really bougie, it's really special, it needs to be the perfect project. I haven't had a need to cake any up yet. So there's another reason why it's not been used.
That's why mine are still in hanks.
Yeah. Rita says, I did put my guilty feelings away and said a budget I can use for yarn. Does hubby know? Nope, it's my money. Good for you, Rita.
There you go.
BC, I wonder how much Little Knits would charge to ship to you. I don't know. I've never tried. And another thing that really upsets me is I can't get onto Hobby Lobby here. I'm not allowed. Neither's Christina, because she's now in Europe. We're locked out. We're locked out. We're unauthorized. I'm like,
yeah.
I don't know. You need authorization to shop on a website. Really?
Unless you have a VPN and you can change your location, then you can. Or
but then they're gonna not ship because they'll know my real location when I put my shipping address in.
Well, yeah, but just to look, because I mean, you could pick out and then tell me.
I do have a VPN on my phone. I haven't figured out how to get the VPN on my laptop yet. That is a technology thing that I am struggling with, and I need help with that. But I do have one on my phone. Maybe I'll have a look later on my phone. Oh, Panda, you've opened a can of worms. Oh dear. Patricia says she only buys yarn on sale. Kimberly says, Sam, I don't cake till I'm ready to make. Yeah, see? Thrifty, you ladies are still here. Yeah, yes, we are. Zara, hello. It's great to see you. She says she's trying to take advantage of all the Memorial Day sales. Good for you. Thrifty says, I got a Swift and haven't used it yet either. Well, glad I'm not alone in that. And I will make a promise right here, right now, that the day that I do choose to use my Swift, I will do it on video so you can all see how rubbish I am. I think it'll be funny. Oh, dear. Yeah. How you doing, Zara? Long time no see. Mary, I'm planning on saving up to buy Red Heart Super Saver Jumbo from Amazon. It's going to cost me $67.91 per ball. Why are you doing that, Mary? Mary, where do you live? But Pletta is cheaper shipping for you. Yeah, it is. Not going to lie. And I haven't ordered from them. Mike bought me some, but I've never ordered. And I've never ordered from Ice. And that is one of my 24 goals for 2024. So I need to get on that at some point. I just need $1 in the bank, basically. Zara, my weakness is Lion Brand. So I bought up a bunch of their Ferris wheel because it works up so pretty. Nice. Thrifty, I've used my ball winder. Yeah, I've used my ball winder. Yeah, I'm perfectly comfortable with my ball winder, although I need one of the ball winders that make bigger cakes. Mine's only a little one. I need one that will cake up to 10 ounces.
I have one out there.
Yeah.
I need to make
Trisha has to sign out. It's been fun. Love and hugs to you too. Thanks for being here. Enjoy your day.
Yeah.
So I started hiking on the weekend, so she hasn't been home when I'm live. Fair enough.
I need to do what a lot of people have done is put like make a stand for it, because I have a wooden table that I ruined a little bit from trying to use it. It doesn't hold on for very long because of how the table is. The lip is only small, and I don't have a table with a bigger lip for it to go on. So I need to, like Nancy, she's got yarn. She put a piece of wood on it, like put it on a piece of wood to where it stabilizes it better, because otherwise it slips and slides. So, and that's not good for when you're trying to cake, because then it gets all wobbly and, you know, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Crazy.
Mary's in South Africa. That's why it's so expensive. Oh, hey, Jeannie. How are you? Crochet Cabin has a Stanwood winder. Ooh, you fancy.
Yeah, I don't have a
you out. Shirley, Sam's going to do so much this afternoon, but you've kept me here crocheting. You're welcome.
You're welcome. Like I said, I even told, like with Christina, you know, I can do the fancy dancy, which is not that hard, but you know, do the share the screen and me and her go shopping.
Yeah,
we go looking at stuff. You know, I've taken her just via, you know, Facebook Messenger. You know, we go on to like Michaels.com or Joann's.com or HobbyLobby.com.
Yeah,
and do that way. And she's like, I want this and I want this. I take Rita physically shopping.
Yeah,
like physically shopping. That's fun.
Christina took me and Panda physically shopping in Italy for my birthday. So I mean, you know, there are options, people.
That was
there
awesome.
are options.
Yep. And
I do have a specific plan for my Italian yarn. I just haven't started it yet.
That's awesome. Yeah. I mean, of course it's an arm and a leg to ship, but me and Rita have actually learned that if you make a bigger box, you get your bang for your buck.
Yeah.
So we were at one time going to do 4-pound increments, but 4 pounds for just a bag of 4 pounds, it's like $80, almost $89. But I just sent her I'm trying to think. I can't remember how big the box was. It was like 32 pounds, which is like 16 kilos, which is a lot. But we just sent that for a little over $200. It was like $212. So
wow.
you really get your bang for your buck with a bigger box. That's why I told you when I send your box, I'm going to make sure it's a big box so that it's like your blanket and all of that in there. So that, I mean, yes, it's going to be on the expensive side, but if I sent 2 boxes, it would be a lot more.
Yeah.
So, you know, so I just got to get a little bit of money saved up for that.
The crochet cabin. My daughter bought me the Stanwood winder and Swift for Christmas a couple of years ago. Oh, that's awesome. Kimberly says she has a girlfriend in Canada. We do the same thing. She pays me.
Yep.
I ship as a gift, no fees for her.
Yep.
Nice. Yeah, the one thing I would say is I have had some quite big boxes come from the States. And if it's not marked as a gift, and if it's not marked as under 130 British pounds, I have to pay fees when I collect it, because those are our rules here. If it's over 130 pounds in value and it's not marked as a gift, they see it as a business purchase, and I have to pay taxes, fees, and duties on it.
When I learned that
a couple of times, but I've been so excited about what's in the boxes, I've just paid it and gone, oh well.
When I learned about that, I don't send anything without putting gift. Even if, like, say you bought something, I still put it as a gift.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
And that's the other thing as well, is I'm quite naughty. I do try and beat the system a little bit when I send my happy mail, because some of you in the chat may have received stuff from me. I will always mark it as a gift, but I will always undervalue the stuff that's in there as well, because I don't want you guys to be put in the same position. So like when I've sent, for example, I sent Puddin a hug. I used like 3, 4, 5, 6 skeins of yarn at like, I don't know, over £5 a ball. But I only marked the hug down as worth £5 in money, which is like what, $7, because I want to be accurate in listing exactly what's in that package, but I want to be inaccurate on price so that nobody gets stung the other end.
Yeah.
And I do sometimes get emails saying, how dare you undervalue your work? And I'm like, it's for a reason. I know it's worth a lot more, but they don't need to know it's worth a lot more.
Yep. You can't prove, they can't prove whether you bought the yarn brand new or you got it at a thrift shop. They can't.
That's exactly what DC's just said. So basically, we send 100 balls of yarn and they were all $1. Yeah, they were all on sale for $1. How are they going to prove otherwise?
Yep.
Plus, they don't have time to research and prove otherwise. It's not that much of an interest in them. It's not like you're sending me a kilo of cocaine or anything. Do you know what I mean? Like.
Exactly. That's what me and Rita
Please
did.
don't anyone do that to me. Just saying. It. All joking aside.
Yeah, no, thank you. No. I would never do that.
Because even more than normal, I'm being watched because of the job I now do. So let's not, peeps. Not even as a joke. Let's just stick to yarny goodness, please and thank you, or chocolatey goodness, or candy goodness, or whatever it is. Just let's
the goodness.
Let's play nice.
100%. Let's play nice.
Oh man, because I got it wrong and I snipped off. I haven't got enough to finish. Ah!
Been there, done that.
Oh, so irritating. Right, I'm gonna have to tie my ball back on. Hang on.
Yep. Been there
Oh
too.
wow. Right, I'm probably just gonna stay for another 5 minutes, guys, because it's heading towards dinner time here for me. And we've been on for 3 hours anyway, so.
What you having for dinner?
Lasagna.
Ooh, I've been craving lasagna.
Yeah, me too. I'm so excited for it. I can't even tell you. Thrifty. Weights and measuring are different in the US than in Europe. So how is the exchange rate and weight difference? It is I haven't really looked into it, to be perfectly honest with you, too much, because at the end of the day, I'm going to send you what I want to send you. If it costs me an arm and a leg, it costs me an arm and a leg. But one thing I have noticed is if my package weighs more than 2 kilos, I then have to do a different type of customs form. And I need your telephone numbers for that. And that has caught me out quite a few times where I've then had to take the package back home, email people and say, I'm really sorry, I now need your telephone number because the package weighs more than I intended it to. And it could be a few days until they see that email, and then the package is delayed getting out. And that's the only thing really that's kind of caught me out a little bit. But I'm sure I could probably look at different ways of shipping stuff and making it cheaper, like Panda mentioned. But to be perfectly honest with you, I haven't got the time for that. I just put in the boxes and bags what it is that I intend to send, and I swallow the ridiculously high price because I love you all. That's what I do.
See, here it's only one customs form. Just one. One customs form for everything, no matter the size or whatever. Even sending the little package to Moo, like it literally was this big. They had a hard time trying to figure out how to put the customs form on it.
Yeah.
Hey, that's your problem. That's what I'm sending. Like, that's your problem. I'm not going to pay more for this.
Well, the thing is, here they want you to list every item individually with a weight and a cost next to it. And they have been buggering around with the customs forms for the last sort of 12, 18 months. And now it's little stickers, but there are only 3 lines for 3 items. If I'm sending a bag of like 15 items, I'm going to need 5 of those stickers to cover the package because of how they formatted the stickers. Whereas before, you had a bigger form and more spaces to put stuff on, and it was easier. And then the form, if it's over 2 kilos, is separate anyway. You don't need the little stickers, you just do the bigger form, but still there isn't enough space for me to handwrite every little thing that's in there. So yeah, it's a big pain in my behind. So any of you guys that have received packages from me, just know that it's a logistical nightmare, an expensive nightmare, and a really frustrating, irritating nightmare, and that should prove how much I love you.
See, ours,
and yes, we sometimes open our packages, Kimberly. Yes, they do. Yeah.
Yeah, we don't have individual. We just have one customs form. You have 5 spaces. So say I sent 10 bags to Rita of chocolate. You put chocolate, 10 bags.
Yeah, no, I can do that. Yeah, I can do that. But still, when I've got like notebooks, multiple items of candy, a hug, a card, I don't know, what else have I sent? A stuffed animal, and then a pen, and it just all I've started getting creative. I've started putting like notebooks, sticker, and stitch marker like all on one line, but one of each.
Yeah.
To try and stop the amount of stickers, but I still can't. It's still a lot of stickers.
Yeah.
But
That's
DC
crazy.
says it would be different if we sent $100,000 worth of yarn. It would. Yeah.
It would be.
Thrifty. We all hate yarn chicken. Yes, we do. Zara, my hubby is a maker. He builds bicycles and model cars and model trains and doesn't really understand yarn, but he is absolutely tickled when I have a yarn chicken project. Rita, I tried to keep it under 2 kilos back home from Sweden because it's easier and less money. We put on the thing you have most of on the form. I have to put everything. Otherwise, if they look through it and they see things I haven't declared, I can get into trouble. Kimberly, really? Wow, I guess I can see that. Do they have to see what you send? Well, it all goes through scanners and imaging and stuff as well. It's a whole thing.
The whole thing.
Igor, put the candy in a bag and list as one item. No, I do that. I put one bag of candy, and in that bag there could be like 30 pieces. But I do try and do that as much as possible, but 3 spaces is still not enough for what I send.
No.
Zara, when I sent you Happy Mail, they let me get away with putting stocking stuffers for all the different goodies. Oh, that's good of them. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
guys,
just...
I think... Sorry, Panda, say what you're going to say.
No, I was just saying, yeah, it's all crazy. I mean, shoot, they'd probably arrest me for what I've done with Rita's packages. Not gonna lie. Like, we had I think it was like 30 something balls of yarn. We put like 15.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Right. I tell you what, I am going to get this one hexagon done. It's taken me 3 hours to make one poxy little hexagon when they normally take me 20 minutes a piece. So, yeah, these are not live projects. No. And it still means that I've got 7 to do, but I was hoping to have gotten the 8 I needed done. But hey ho, that's what happens.
It's life.
Hey Kimberly, thanks for joining. We're just about to head out, sadly, but you can always watch the replay, honey.
Yes.
Enjoyed this live. Thank you for popping up, because you can. You're very, very welcome. And like I said, I do have the rest of this week off, so if I can, and it's an if, it's not a promise, I may do another spontaneous one later in the week, but it just all depends how the week goes, and it just all depends how much the kiddos need me, and how much, well, basically how much they want me to be a taxi service for them, let's be realistic, and how much they need feeding, that kind of thing. But I will try later in the week, because I'm also trying to make up for the fact that I've missed quite a few of my Saturday lives as well. And I've always said lives are my favorite way of interacting with you all. It's more personable. It's in real time. We're literally talking in the moment. It's not retrospective in the comments of a video. So I am just trying my best to do what I can when I can. How are the teenagers doing? Yeah, well, it's and I say this loosely, it's a fun household right now, and that's where I'm going to leave that statement. Anyway, Panda, thank you for your company as always. You know that you are welcome every single live. Everyone who came today, thank you so much. It was great to see you all. Really do appreciate your love and support. Please do, if you ever have some spare time, go back and watch your favorite content creators playlists, because even if they don't put out a fresh video, watching old videos really do help them. Always leave your thumbie. Just try and remember that is the polite thing to do. They really do help us as well. There will be content every day on my channel this week. Panda will do what she can when she can. That's the motto we're both living by. And we will see you when we see you. But until then, stay safe, be kind, look after one another, get some good quality time in with your loved ones, and get some good quality crafting time in. I will see you in the next one, or around the YouTube streets. Love you guys. See you soon. Have a great day.